which you assume are the same guards because they all have helmets on. But oh,
That was so impressive, and he'll never know.
that was
Homie just
magic.
shadow clone
missed
jitsu the
it.
f out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was.
He's back. That was the sickest.
Hello, welcome back, everyone, to the time after time after time after. We need to find a shorter way to say this. Last time, where we left off, the Gentleshroud Guild, after realizing what was happening to the city, went to speak to the only two that also had any idea or inclination of what was going on. After talking with them, they went around the city trying to figure out what to do, what their next plan would be, until they reached the gate to the... Is it the Elysium District?
It's the Elysium District.
Yes, my bad. I forget my own stuff. It's been a month. They reached the gates of the Elysium District, where they found 4 very distressed school kids. Teenagers in their, late teens. Probably maybe early 20s. Trying to get into the Elysium District, but the guards wouldn't let them through. After a short conversation with them and the guards, you walked them to the school, only to find out that they had already been there. After help from a little child who you had earlier assaulted that day,
Maybe that was.
she led you to a experimentation chamber that the school uses for the wizarding kids to try and test new spells. You found a hidden tunnel that led to an underground sewer system. After following this tunnel for a couple hours, you found some slimes, dealt with them. It wasn't too hard. Then you made it to a door that seemed to be locked in some way, but through very ingenious going around it, you guys went through easily without having any issue. And then you found these 4 people who had disguised themselves as the school kids, still wearing the school robes, but no longer in their magical disguises, in this crystal-like cave. And they noticed you, and fighting shortly ensued. And that is where we left off. Fight, right in the middle of our fight. Very, very dangerous fight. Which reminds me, actually, Aerie, because of the going around what probably would have taken you guys a long time and saving your party a lot of time, maybe, in game, you get an inspiration. So.
Gosh, I thought I was gonna get punished. I was so sad. I was like,
No, that was very good, and especially in a game like this where time is definitely of the essence in game, you get an inspiration for that. That's very good. But if we're ready to begin, where we left off, it was Junebug's turn, and let me change up the music to make it a little more dramatic.
Alright, so on my previous turn, I had, I believe, given inspiration to somebody, and then I forget who I gave inspiration to,
boy.
which was very unfortunate. But I threw out a deck of playing cards and casted Animate Object on them, and all, 10 of the cards came to life and flew at the robed person on the right top island.
Correct.
And so on this turn, they are within 5 feet of them. There are 10 playing cards. I'm going to use my bonus action first to command the cards. So I want 5 of the cards to attack right now on that one person.
Okay.
And I believe that is, let's see, they have a +8 to hit, so it'll be, let me roll those real quick.
They get a +8 to hit, and
they get a +8 to hit, yeah.
He has 15 because he used Mage Armor last turn.
Alright, so
he has a
try
15.
to break a 15? Okay. So with 5 of them attacking, let's see, 3 of those break a 15. There's a 16, a 27, and a 19. And that's going to be 1d4.
God.
1d4 plus 4
3
damage each. Pardon?
Well, he's going to use shield on the ones that barely broke 15, so that makes his AC 20. So
Makes his AC 20.
So
did only
one
one
of
break
those
a 20?
hits. Right. That means only 1 hits.
Yep.
Since he's using shield, I'm going to have the rest of the other 5 attack. I was going to split it up, but no, I'm going to put it all on him.
Okay.
So the other 5 are going to attack. So that's going to be a natural 20 on one of
Ooh.
them, a 20. What's 14 plus 8?
22.
22.
A 22, and then that's an 18 that isn't hit, and the other 2 are below 10. All right. So that'll
Yeah.
be, I think, 4d4
Four.
plus 8.
4
Not
and then
eight.
1
Crit.
was crit, yes.
One of them crit. So 3 of them were regular, 1 of them crit.
Yeah.
So wait, no, 2 were regular, 1 of them crit. So that's 4 dice in total, and it's plus 16 because each of them have a plus 4 to their damage. So
Awesome.
that's going to be, I rolled max on one of those. 4, 7, 8, 9 plus 16, so 25 damage on him, slashing.
25 total. You rolled the crit as well?
Yeah, one of them was a crit, yeah.
So you... What did you roll an extra dice, or did you double the dice?
I did. I rolled. Did you want me to roll the extra dice, or did you want me to double the dice?
No, yeah, it was... You doubled the dice. Yeah, we doubled the dice.
That's what I did, yeah.
Okay, perfect. 25
So
damage.
25 slashing damages. The cards start spinning in helicopter blade style as they get close to him, and they start like slashing into his face and body.
He does not seem happy, actually. He starts screaming out in pain, and he starts looking a little panicked. That actually hurt. He was already kind of hurt, but... Alright.
See, is he alive?
Action. He is alive, yes. But he's looking
Alright.
very hurt.
Let's see here.
He hadn't been hurt that much this whole round. He's one of the
Okay.
few that had stayed in the back. That's why.
Is he within 60 feet of me? I think he
believe
is.
so.
Okay,
Let's find
so
out.
as for my primary action, I'm going to cast Shatter on him at... I'm going to do that at 5th level.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I want him dead.
Just realized what that was. Constitution
So that's a
saving
con save. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
What
con
is
save.
there? Ooh.
At 5th level, that should be 6d8 damage. Half if he is... half if he resists it.
And your DC's 18, I believe.
DC 18, yes.
That's a 16 plus 1, so he still fails.
Oh my god, thank Christ. He is about to get turbo killed. So that's 6d8 damage. Let me find my d8. Because I cast that at 5th level. That is 9, 12, 22. Does 22 thunder damage finish him off.
How do you want to do this?
So the cards slash at him and create 3 massive gashes on his face. And Junebug sees a slight opening when he opens his mouth and just sort of blows a really sharp note out of their musical lament, and then a thunder wave claps out of their head, and they collapse to the ground. So instantly, every bone, every organ is turned to mush, and every bone is dislocated.
Yep. Oh, yeah. He's just turned it to at nothing. His head is just blown off his head. The others see this, and you see like panic in their eyes.
So also with the animate object spell, I get to move them on a bonus action as well. And that guy is within 30 feet, so I'd like to move the 10 playing cards towards the northmost one, the red one, behind the crystal.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
And other than that, I think Junebug is just going to stand right where they are, because they want to stay. They're not going to jump over the rock because they can't, but they want to stay close in case anybody needs inspiration. And that's gonna end my turn.
Awesome. Great turn. Absolutely awesome. Eerie.
I was waiting a month to do that. Val. I was waiting a month to kill that guy.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was a great turn.
Oh.
Very well thought out. I love it.
That month was his life flashing before his eyes.
Yeah. All right, Eerie.
All right. I'm gonna cast. What is it? Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
I want to do that at a 3rd level, and I want to use my bonus action to also include. Oh, jeez. Oh no! Don't tell me. How do I not have it? I feel like an asshole. Ian, what's your character's name? I forgot.
Elliot.
I knew it. I'm so sorry. Horrible.
Wow, sorry, it's like cutting in and out for me, so I didn't know what was being said there.
It's because I was like, I swear to God, I know this name, and I was just kind of like, yeah.
Slander.
It's slander.
Unbelievable.
Let's see. Me and you both get 7 hit points. Yeah. And I'm just gonna, I think, stay where I am. I don't still. Oh, I do. Wait. Oh no, because I already used my bonus action. Never mind. I'm gonna just be chilling.
Cool. You do still have your spiritual. Oh, your spiritual weapon costs bonus action. Yes.
Was that 7 regular or 7 temporary?
I believe it's regular.
It's just regular. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to double.
You're out. Yeah.
Like I said, it was cutting in and out for me to know what was happening.
Cool. So if that's your turn,
Mhm.
they will go next. Does Junebug? I don't know if you know. Does animate object get attacks of opportunity if they move?
They do not. So everything that they do if I ask them to hold an action, but they only get their one action and they get a movement, and that's it.
Cool. So that guy is still on the floor. He's not very happy. He's been
didn't I
dropped
knock this guy off the
twice
cliff?
now. Yeah, he's been dropped twice now off the
Fuck
cliff.
that guy.
Yeah, no.
He was
He got
flying once,
knocked
you
off.
dropped him. He teleported to the edge, then you knocked him down again. And he didn't like that. So now he's gonna cast Fly on himself again. Because if he teleports, you know you're just gonna knock him down. Because he can see, he'll only stay at the edge. So he's gonna
Well, the
cast
reason he
Fly on
dropped the
himself.
first time is 'cause I shot his bitch ass.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
do it again.
So he's gonna cast Fly on himself and go around this way. You
I
see, he
don't mean
starts.
to be. Did we have homework? But didn't he already cast Fly on himself, and that's how he got back up?
Yeah, no. Well, the first time he cast Fly because he was far away,
Mhm.
but he had multiple level 3 spells.
He's
up.
wasted a lot of spell slots to move up from the water.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he still has. Yeah, he's only used movement. Wow, that's crazy. He used Fly first round, then second round because he dropped. He used what's it called?
Misty Step.
Misty Step, which is a 2nd level. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he's casting Fly again at a 3rd level. So, yeah, he's only been able to move. He has not been able to hit anyone. But he's going to come over here. And you hear him shout something. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
I think I do, actually. I do.
You do? So you hear him shout to his friends like...
Motherfucker just walked past me? What a choice.
Like he flew over you. Wait, actually, you can only fly 60 feet? 120
He's
feet?
down 30.
So, but it's only 30 to get here. 30. If he flies over you, I think he'd be fine.
He'd be within my range, homie.
He's more worried. I will say this: he'll fly past you, so you will get an attack of opportunity. Because he's worried. Because as he's flying, he's yelling to his friends. You don't understand, but Junebug does. He's yelling to his friends. We've been compromised. We need to leave. So they're planning something.
You think you can fly away? Natural one.
He's flying too fast, and you just
Yeah,
miss him entirely.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Oh,
I'm
he
back,
does back.
baby.
Respectfully.
He gets over here. He'll get to his
Fire.
friends over here.
We are
Let's
clumped
see.
up so beautifully for my next turn.
This one is going to yell back also in Sylvan. It's just like, again, I think only Junebug understands.
Elliot should be able to speak it. He's a fucking fairy.
Do you?
You're gonna really hate me on this one, buddy. I speak
Elliot's fairy.
common, and I chose the language Astarian, which because I didn't know what it was, and apparently it's used for a random adventure for dragons.
Great.
That's hilarious. I love that. But,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but this one yells back. They're almost dead. No survivors. Remember what the master said. And he
Say
is
shit.
going to cast. How are you guys? Looking. What does he have? Yeah. God, these guys don't actually have a lot of attack spells. They have like very few fun ones. And Firebolt would get him as well. He's not stupid.
I want them to have attack spells.
Firebolt.
Fireball.
Mr. Worldwide.
Let's do. That one's gonna do another lightning bolt, same as before. Straight line, hitting both Ari and Elliot. Now that his friend is dead, he doesn't care. And then
His
the
friend.
other one
His fucking friend.
is gonna walk up. Does Shocking Grasp a touch?
It's a
spell?
touch, yes.
Alright. Yeah, so that one's gonna run up to you and hit you with a Shocking Grasp. This one. So first of all, dexterity saving throws
From
from
Elliot and Ari.
Elliot and Ari.
18.
19?
17.
17. What's the? I believe you both save. Yeah, you both save. So I'll save DC
Let's-
17.
Let's go.
Now it's time
So-
for 8d6 damage.
I
Ari,
can take it.
Yes, sir.
you succeeded, which means
Yeah.
you can use your shield to deflect it if you want. However, it would hit Elliot a second time, but you wouldn't take any damage at all because you deflected, and you would maybe take the guy out in front of you, maybe because he's looking very hurt.
If it helps sway your opinion, if I remember correctly, I am in my beast
You
form
are in your
because
beast form.
and I have a bloodlust in my eyes, so you better hope you're not the closest thing to me on my turn. If this guy in front of me dies and I don't,
Oh,
So-
wait.
maybe it's up to you. I don't care.
You have two options of people that are within 2 spaces of you, Elliot. So that's interesting.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know. I won't say anything else. I don't want to metagame.
Wait. Meek has the the way that the thing is described. It's when holding this mirror, if a spell attack is used against you and the spell misses, you can use your reaction to catch the spell in the shield and send it back to the caster. But it would go through Elliot, so that probably wouldn't be good. Hit me, baby.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
no. Okay.
Fair enough. So
I'm afraid of that little guy coming after me, I'm not gonna lie, when he's all crazed.
32 in half because you both saved a 16.
16.
I rolled really well. I rolled so many
No,
fives and
no.
sixes, bro. It was gross. And now for that shocking grasp, that's his turn.
Are either of you still standing after 16 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes.
other
Barely,
day, you
baby.
both just got healed by 6, so...
Yeah, that saved me.
That really fucked me up.
I don't think that's gonna... What's his spell attack bonus? Where the fuck? Plus... Oh, never mind. It's a +9 to hit. So yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me. I don't have very high AC. What are you on about?
I didn't know what their spell attack bonus was. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is the first actual roll for attacking that I do, I think.
And I lose my reaction.
What's that gonna matter next turn? It's not a lot of damage, and the world reunites itself. That's 2 1s and a 6 for 8 damage. I rolled high on the other one and low on this one. 2
Ow.
1s. All right, but you see that one
That
has
was
panic in
quite
its eye. You see the one that was flying has panic in his eyes still, and he's casting some sort of spell for his next turn. So, Elliot, you're still in your frenzy, so yeah, just hit the one in front of you. He's
What,
still
isn't there a wisdom save?
plus this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to make a save.
Yeah, sure.
Which it's a DC of 8, but it's wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then that's an 8.
You succeed.
I succeed. And which guy was casting the portal?
The
The one that was
flying.
flying, so the one in this, yeah, this one over here.
I'm gonna rush at him because I stay within this dude's melee.
That's true.
And then I'm gonna take 2 attacks with my claws with the knuckles on.
Go for it.
Ah, okay. So the first one is a 13, and the second one is a 22.
The first one would hit, but he uses shield,
Bastard.
and the second one does hit.
Second one does hit. Okay, good to
Yeah.
know. So then he's gonna be taking. Okay. I don't know if I have my maledict on. Because I used it for the limes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's well.
Ooh, we're losing you.
Okay. So to start off, then he's taking 6 slashing damage from claws. I believe, yeah. And then it's a D8 from Crimson Light. Yeah, another D8. So 6 points of, I believe it was lightning damage that I had on there. And then a D4 from my knuckles, which will be a 1. So 6, 12, 13 points total, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna dump all 4 charges of my knuckles to heal myself.
Ooh.
40
Before you do that, how do you want to do this? How do you want to? That guy was very hurt after being dropped twice and hit
I think he has turned to
so
me.
hard. Huh?
Okay, so I assume he has his back turned towards me.
Oh no, he's looking at his friend, so he's kind of like looking in that direction.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, he's not going to be looking at me much longer. So, like, I see him casting the spell, and then I rush at him, and my claw just piece, and it, like, because of my size, I imagine I'm probably close to, like, a 10-year-old to him. So, it's like kind of like a run and, like, on all fours, jump, grab, and, like, drag him to the ground. And then his friend just sees, like, a mound like tearing into his friend, and then I turn around and look at him with like the blood dripping from my claws, like little lightning kind of around them. I was like knuckle.
Ooh, what is
I
it?
like being tiger.
You know what? Give me an intimidation check of advantage just to see what he.
Oh yes. Okay, I heal for 8 points, by the way.
Awesome.
Just so everybody knows. Okay. You said intimidation.
Yeah, with advantage.
Uh,
Oh,
let's go. No bonuses. 19. 19.
19.
Yeah.
As he sees you, kind of just almost like. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a I don't know if it's a scary movie or if it was like a video game of where like this tiny creature was just eating the intestines. Just kind of turns around like this, like kind of
Yeah, just like a gremlin.
Two.
blood everywhere. So
Yeah.
So he looks at you, and you can see like just like he tries to step back. But yeah, can't really do anything until his turn. But you know, we'll see what he does. Topar, if he gets a turn.
I have my, I think I have 2 swords, I don't remember anymore. I have my swords out and just look the guy in the face that just grabbed me and shocked me. What's your opinion on sushi? As I take 3 attacks on him.
Go for it.
Hey, oh, that's dog shit. What's my plus?
Oh no.
16 to hit. 16 to hit. 17 to hit.
Okay, if you use a shield, only the 17 would hit. Yeah.
I'm reading through the rest of my shit.
Did not all of them have mage armor on?
No.
No, only
Okay.
that one. They weren't necessarily expecting a fight, so they didn't have it ready when you guys came in.
Well, now that guy is a pile of skin, bones, and grossness.
Ching
So.
ching. Going straight into him. What's my damage for this? I was not prepared to hit the attack in the first place, so.
Turn them to goo.
Oh, that's right. This is a very deadly weapon that I have. I need another d6.
I believe you had Bardic Inspiration. If you
I
want to use
do.
it for
I
one of your
do. But I
attacks.
can also use it for healing, which we might need.
Okay.
Huh? I don't know anything about
6 points of poison damage and 10 points of slashing damage. So 16 total in 1 hit.
Ooh. Gross. But nice. Yeah, that guy had not been hit as much as the rest of them, so he's
Correct.
still looking fairly sturdy, but that was a hefty hit.
In bonus action, I'll use Second Wind and get 16 hit points back.
Ooh. Nice.
What you don't understand is I just took your health and put it back into me, nerd.
Exactly 16 health, that's funny.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Awesome. Junebug. I don't know. Your characters don't have names on them.
So I'm in a tricky situation right now. Because my only attack spell, Shatter, is like a 10, like a radius of 10 circle. Everybody is within 10 feet of each other.
Right.
So firstly, that's 25 feet. So firstly, I'm going to use my bonus action again to command the playing cards, and I'm going to send them at the mage in front of Topar. And this time, I'm not even going to try to split the difference. You said it's a 17 to hit with this guy.
He did
He
cast
just-
shield, so
He
it does
just cast
last until his
shield, so
turn.
yeah. And he doesn't
did-
have mage armor, so yeah, 17. So it is
17
slower than the other one.
All right. So this is going to be all 10 of them. Let's see. That's a 19. So we got a 22, we got a 19, we have a 27. What's 4 plus 8? 12? That doesn't hit. That's a 13. That doesn't hit. One of these is a natural 20. So far, that's 4 hits. One of them is critical.
2 misses, yeah.
4 hits, 2 misses, so 4 more. Let's see here. Is that okay, that's a 9. So 9 plus 8 is exactly a 17, so that's 5 hits. That's a dirty 7. That's a natural 17. So that's 7 hits. That's a natural 4 that misses, and then a 13 plus 8 is a 21. So
7
was
hit,
only
3 misses, and 1
7
crit.
hits, 3 misses, 1 crit. I'm gonna use Google Dice for this, because I don't have that many D4s.
What's the plus? Plus 4, so 4 times
plus 4 on
7.
each of them, so it's plus 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then an extra 1 because it's critical, right? Because one of them was critical, right?
Mhm.
So that is 23 plus 28. So
Plus
I
28.
believe that is a 51. If I do that in my head real quick.
And that is way over what he had left.
So
How
what
do
that
your
one looks
cards
like.
do this?
So Hopar is like about to go in for a swing, I imagine it, and then they just come in and steal his thunder, and 7 of them just dartboard into this guy, and he like Princess Bride falls down, and that was a bonus action. So
Yeah, you still have your action.
Hope you
could
enjoy
I
your
use an
paper
action
cuts.
to give? Could I use an action to give bardic inspiration? Actually, no. I would like to cast. Oh god, I wish I had blindness and deafness. That would be so awesome right now.
There is only the one left, by the way. I forgot to put an X on that one.
Okay. Can I? He's within 60 feet of me. On the one left, I would like to cast Hold Person on them. It is a Wisdom 18.
Okay. He's just gonna counterspell it because he hasn't used his reaction.
Alright. He counterspells it. That's my turn.
Because if he gets to his turn, he's going to run away. That's his plan of action. So he's going to counterspell you. Yeah, he does not want to be held.
Alright.
Alright.
So like, yeah, they play like a low note, and some like magical chains come out of the ground before he counterspells them.
Yeah, as soon as he sees what you're trying to do, he just snaps his finger and just gets covered in like this magical energy that prevents you from just holding him.
I'm hoping that the fear of God is in this person because like
very
they
much
do.
so.
Yeah, because he counterspells that. Jumbo's just gonna spit on the ground, and that's gonna be my movement, and then the turn's over.
All right, awesome. Eerie.
Alrighty. So I am going to use Harness Divine Power to expend one of my channel divinities to fuel my spell. So I'm gonna do my bonus action first, and I'm gonna cast up to a 3rd level. It's cool. And I'm gonna cast again Aura of Vitality, just on myself this time. I'm gonna do that first. It's gonna be my bonus action. What did I get?
Max, oh my god.
Well,
Yeah! 12, cool. And then I'm
You don't
gonna...
have a bonus action if you do Harness Divine Power.
Huh?
You don't have a bonus action if you do Harness Divine Power. It is a bonus action to do that, so you can't heal.
Oh, that's fine. No, I didn't want to heal anyone else.
Do you just get it for free? Because you just said you'd use a bonus action to do it.
Well, it is that it turns your bonus action into up to a 3rd level spell.
No. Incorrect.
Huh.
You can get
Wait,
a 3rd level
well-
spell back. You can regain a spell slot.
Well, Aura of Vitality is concentration.
Correct.
So you don't have you didn't lose it. You can still. You don't
Oh,
have to
slight,
recast
cool.
it.
Then screw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you don't have to recast it. You already have it. You already have it on you, so you can just heal yourself.
Okay.
So you don't have to use your Harness Divine Power.
Slay. I love that.
Yeah.
Alright, so since that's a concentration, well, I'm gonna stop concentrating on it, so poop, bye-bye. And I'm going to I'm gonna cast Circle of Power on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just take a couple steps this way. And Oh wait, no, that's not the one. Is it the one I wanted?
Interesting.
It's a pretty strong start of combat spell.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, well, since I didn't have to use the bonus action and I already had it up.
Well,
then
you
I
healed yourself
actually...
with the bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh,
if
then
you
cool.
wanted to heal yourself, you
Yeah,
can heal
I
yourself
want
with your
that.
bonus action, and then drop the spell to cast Circle of Power.
Yes, that's what I wanted. God
Cool,
bless.
Perfect.
I'm like, y'all can read my mind when I can't.
No, you're good.
I'm like, I know it lines up, I just can't explain how.
You're good. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Alright. And I believe that's one action, correct? Yes, it is. So, seeing as you have slaughtered his friends, unless anyone has any way of stopping him, he's going to cast Teleport.
Wait,
Oh
doesn't...
god.
And disappear.
Checking.
No, what your thing
Wait,
did is
does
it
the-
made us a lot stronger. Made
Yeah.
everyone but
Oh,
him
cool.
stronger.
Cool.
We would have advantage on saving throws,
And if you
and
fail, you still only take half damage.
yeah,
It's a good spell, actually. Great spell.
instead of an anti-magic spell.
Yeah.
He's gone.
I
don't
don't
have-
think I can do anything because I don't think I get an opportunity of attack.
Yeah,
I don't have
So-
counter
Unless
spell.
you
need
have
Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer, yeah.
Wait, I have Mage Slayer, but doesn't that mean I have to be within
You
5
would
feet
have
of
to
them?
be within 5 feet of him, yes.
That's what I thought. Wait, not Mage Slayer, Warcaster, that's different.
Oh, Warcaster, yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Wait, the
Okay.
person in front of me looks awful.
Person in front of you looks like a dartboard.
Wait, did someone ask if someone had Warcaster?
No, we're just going over what feats we do have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
don't
was gonna
think
say,
I
I was
have
like, I
any
got
that
it.
can- I don't have anything that can... I don't have counter spell, which is a bummer.
So great to hear, especially knowing that, it's a very high magical place. Thank you.
I have
Anyway.
swords.
Yeah, so, he saw, like, what you guys did to his friends, and his other friend trying to run away, he was like, fuck it, I'm gone, and you see him slowly just vanish into the air without saying a word. But,
Maybe it was Misty
Effectively-
Step and they're still here.
effectively, as far as you guys can tell, we're out of combat. What would you guys like to
Okay.
do?
Taking
Jumbo's gonna holler over and yell, "Are y'all alright?"
Do you need assistance?
I rolled a
getting over
natural.
here? Sorry.
What was that, Elliot?
I think he's frozen.
That's a great phrase to freeze on.
It's-
Okay.
It really
Okay.
was. Doing the ghost face.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. This. Sorry, Jack meme. Okay. I rolled a natural 20 on my wisdom save, so I will revert back without attacking anybody.
Awesome.
I just want that to be
Right.
known that I did roll for it.
There's a lot of people in this sewer, it sounds like.
You guys can hear the people outside. That's
Interesting.
Well past the average
Yeah,
of people that should be in
these
sewer.
stone walls are paper thin.
Yep.
Obviously. So you all look like hell. Do you need some healing from me or no?
I think a short rest would be in order.
I'll take
Well,
that.
Dude bug over here.
I can do Song of Rest if we want to do a short rest here while we look over our gains from this fight, if we have any.
I'm just gonna toss over one of the ropes to Junebug to get him over here with us.
Oh, don't worry about that. My cards have enough strength combined to carry me over. So like,
Oh,
they're
gosh.
gonna
Fucking awesome.
they're gonna float over, and like they're gonna all enter inside my coat and pick me up, and my arms are gonna do this like a large person is grabbing me like on my sides and picking me up and like float over like that.
I was ready for Silver Surfer, but I like that better.
Oh, of course not. They do not have enough like self-awareness to do something that cool.
It's like, oh, look cool? Never.
Not on purpose.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Elliot, though. To get rid of this bardic inspiration that I have. What is your bardic inspiration at this level? D8, D10?
1d10.
D10.
Dear
I think it's a
God.
it's a D10. Oh, Jefferson.
Holy shit. What do I add to this? 3?
Wisdom,
you
I
get
think.
16 hit points. 16? What's happening? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
You really like number 16?
Apparently.
What's in the ball?
So
That's my armor class.
It's my armor class as well.
Look at
You guys
us.
take a short rest.
I think that's what we're going to try
Yes.
to do.
I would like to take a short rest personally. Also, for continuity's sake, Junebug is going to use like Mage Hand to get his soggy card box out of the bottom of the like out of the lake because he couldn't make it all the way. So half of or 42 of them fell into the water. So
Yeah.
also, everybody who's played cards with him or with them, you see that all of the ones that were animated were aces. I'm sorry, the deck was so stacked.
Bitch.
But yeah, you guys can take your short rest. Nothing happens in the interim unless you guys want to do something in the interim. But
During the short rest, I'm going to do a Song of Rest. So everybody here, I think it affects everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's going to get 1d10, so 1d10 of healing. So everybody, it rolled max. Okay, everybody regain 10 hit points. I was at 13 health. It was bad for a while, and by a while I mean after I took the first hit.
After the one cone of cold.
After the one cone of cold, Junebug is not good at fighting. I reckon while we're sitting here, licking our wounds,
Like a cat.
Junebug is... You specifically are just genuinely licking, I assume.
Yeah, I'm not in like beast form, but I'm still licking myself like a cat. It's
Yeah.
very disturbing.
Junebug's
It's a
gonna-
fairy thing. I wouldn't understand.
Junebug's gonna start the conversation of, so, what do y'all reckon that was? We have a bunch of bodies to look over, so should we start doing that after we get back to fighting order?
Well, they were all wearing school uniforms, so...
Stolen school uniforms, if I
They
presume
looked
correctly.
really silly jumping around with skirts on, I'm just going to say that much.
you do remember, because I know it's been a month, but when you guys walked in here, you remember that when you saw them, they were messing with the crystals in some way.
I reckon after we get better, we should take a look, see at these here crystals, see what properties they may have, and also see if we can find any evidence on their used to be persons, and see if we can figure out anything with that.
Maybe they have some kind of crest or something on them.
Also, we should probably give these robes back to the young folk that they were stolen from. If I'm not mistaken, they do have magical properties to them, don't they? The robes?
Yes, they give access to certain areas of the school.
Ah, like a lanyard.
Yeah, sure.
We could hold on to them. Not necessarily put them on,
Could.
but
I think I would look great in a skirt.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Yeah.
fit me.
Well, I know that I look good in a skirt, but
It's just the robes. It's not like an actual school uniform.
It's not cool.
no,
to
just a
me.
skirt.
Ah!
Well, one of them is
Well,
wearing a
with
skirt.
that attitude.
Perfect.
One of them is.
Yes.
You don't know what they were like. One is wearing a skirt.
Yeah, so let's search everything over, see if they have anything of importance.
Cool. If everyone wants to give me investigation checks.
Ooh.
Oh,
What is my
what are you
minus to this?
checking? What is everyone checking exactly? Who's checking the bodies, checking the crystals,
I
and
will
all
look
that?
over the bodies.
I will look over the crystals.
Cool.
Let me see if I have any magic that'll help me out with this. I'm going to use identify on the crystals. I feel, or is that specifically with magical items?
It looks
If it's
magical.
if it's a magical item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties. Okay. Yeah. Junebug is going to cast identify on the big crystal that's like on this island that we're on. If that helps with the investigation check at all, or if it negates the need for one.
Well, you go to the crystal, and you cast identify on it. Okay. Give me one. Where I changed the name of this, and I can't remember.
Unobtainium.
God damn it! Did I not write it down? Are you kidding me? Give me 1 second. In the meantime, Topor, what did you roll?
0. 1 minus 1.
They look very dead. You can look over the bodies, and you get distracted by the bones for some reason.
This is a
Hilarious.
really shiny necklace. How nice. What was I doing?
I got a natural 20 for a total of 22
Yeah.
Were you also looking at the bodies, or
for my
the?
investigation.
Were you looking at
Yes.
the bodies or the
I would have looked over the. Yeah, I would have been the bodies
Ooh,
since Jubug was over at the crystals.
cool. So, it's gonna take you a minute to look over all the bodies. So, going back to that because I found it, but you're gonna do that for a while. As you cast detect magic on the stones, you figure out that these are the stones that they use to make the city float. Mythalar is what these stones are called. They store very powerful magic that helps the city stay afloat. However, because of your passive investigation as well, while you are casting and learning what this is, you're like focusing on it, you find these very interesting, like on that one crystal you're looking at, you find one long piece of what seems to be some sort of dynamite, but it doesn't have a fuse on it.
Oh my god. These idiots weren't even doing magic. They were just blowing this up.
However, it does have it does have a rune on the actual dynamite.
Oh my god. Oh my, I do not touch it. I do not touch it. I do not touch it because it's a glyph of warding, isn't it?
No, you don't think so because you already got close to it, and glyph of warning is like within 30 feet or 5 feet, something like that. So you're up next
Those are
to
two
it, but
very
it's going to
different
be
numbers,
floating.
Val.
I don't remember if it's 10 or 30 feet, but
I think glyph of warning specifically has a trigger. It's not just if you get close to it. It's specifically if it has a trigger. But
could be.
Could be.
Shoot, I have another casting of it. I would like to cast identify on the glyph next, or the rune.
And the rune? Yeah. Yeah, you don't touch it, obviously, but you are just standing looking at it. They're trying to gauge its magical properties. It's not a glyph of warding.
Okay.
It is, however, seems to be some sort of trigger. They don't have these is dynamite. They don't have fuses. They don't have lines, so you don't know exactly how they would explode. But you figure that this little glyph in it would cause a small enough spark that it would set it off. But it's not a glyph of warding. It would need an outside source, is what you glean from it.
With my knowledge of the arcane, is there a way that I could sort of diffuse this just while we're here? Because I know it's not going to stop the whole city from falling, but like just while I'm here, could I try to diffuse it? By maybe like cutting the glyph off, if at all possible, with like.
Could that be something to be dispelled?
That would definitely set it off, actually.
Can we give it a Arcana check?
Me?
Yeah.
Alright. Arcana, that is a 19. I rolled a 4.
God damn, that's a huge plus. Jesus.
I love bards.
With a 19, you figure that it would need some outside magical source to set it off. So if you cut the rune, or if you maybe you dispel it, it would get rid of it. Yeah.
Alright.
But it needs.
I reckon.
What was that?
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
but it needs.
Yeah, you look from your identify spell. You realize that it needs another the fuse the rune itself needs some sort of spark, magical energy, either like a specific spell or some sort of magical thing to get it to go off.
Alrighty. I reckon they pull out their I don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
they just
yeah.
pull out sort of their dagger and they try to cut the rune off, and they're just gonna pocket the piece of dynamite cloth that has the rune on it.
Oh, so you'll do that, and back to Elliot. After did we lose him again? Oh, there you are. You were frozen for.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
No, sorry. I have a severe thunderstorm warning in my area, so I just wanted to double check that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, after rummaging through their stuff for a while, you do find a couple stuff. 2 potions of greater healing. 4 potions of minor healing. 42 platinum pieces. 123 gold. 81 silver. 23 copper. And a strange red orb. Small, maybe about this big, maybe about the size of a marble.
Alright. So 2 potions of greater. Did you take 2 or 4 minor healing potions?
4 minor.
4 minor. And then what was that platinum number again?
42 platinum.
We're rich.
Okay. Want to double check. I did not get the copper, but I do not want it.
Okay.
And a red orb.
Yes.
I got
Small.
platinum, gold, silver. Copper means nothing to me.
We will use the copper as ammunition,
Precisely.
like Terraria.
It's antimicrobial.
Alright, so and then the red orb.
I have
Right.
another identified charge if nobody else has anything for the orb.
Terraria, too.
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Great question. I've been I'm sitting there, I'm debating. I'm like, dispel, but this spell could set off that stuff. Just but not saying anything. Just kind of I
Just staring
could
at
try to
the
dispel it, but that magic itself, what if that's the trigger word? I'm just kind of going in circles, just oh god.
Look at this. They had a family at some point. Unfortunate.
Oh no! You find a picture with his his wife on it in his wallet.
They looked so happy. What happened to them?
Oh
he's
god.
I might as well rip
Why
his
don't
face.
tell me that they were gonna kill the city.
Then they were gonna kill
Everyone
their
come
family.
Yeah,
you
they
know
didn't
their
really like
family's
their
from here?
family.
Yeah, they may not be from here, Harry. Maybe they're from one of the other cities that fell out of the sky already.
Well, then they killed their family already.
No, they're getting revenge for their family.
Well, listen,
Knocking our city out of the sky.
this trauma will build the kid's character.
Oh god.
The kid is 6 feet deep. At least his dad is.
His dad- well, actually, how deep is this cave? I don't know. Could be.
I'm starting to
Just
feel
three?
bad for
Definitely a couple
violently
people.
murdering these poor people.
Just tear the where his face is off, because he ain't in that family picture no more.
My hands are way too big for that, Harry.
Why did I create... One of these bodies is just a skeleton with loose skin on it, and the other one's a dartboard.
Oh god.
You're the most brutal out of all of us, Junebug.
I didn't... This is the only combat prowess I have.
You just butchered 2 people. Like, that's
This-
impressive.
Blood your head.
Why does this guy? Why do we care about his family? What about Mr. Bones over there? He could have a family.
Well, lack
A
of
whole
bones.
bunch of
his-
little skeletons.
I think his wallet got mixed in with his gore, and like... I don't think we can salvage anything off of Mr. Bones.
His soup is just deteriorating the photo. It's kind of like when Roy Mustang got,
I
you know,
was gonna say that!
it's like, oh, darn.
Isn't this cave really dark? But the only reason we can see is because of Ares' 300 feet dark vision.
No, actually, the crystals emit light as well.
Oh, perfect. Do we see an exit anywhere?
Same way you went in.
Is that it?
I made a hole.
Is there...
You look around and it seems to be like the cave is kind of like cut off here.
I agree.
There might still be more things to look for. Can I roll an investigation check to just check around this island to see if there's anything they left behind? More dynamite, a map, anything like
Sure.
that?
Did
I
they
I would also like to
actually-
check. I'd also like to double check the bodies if that's another investigation check. Maybe there was something that has a DC higher than 22.
Yeah, it's just more time, probably.
Um,
Did they have all the sticks that they have in the pictures? Did they all have a staff?
Funny enough, no. The picture was the
The
only one I could
fuck?
find. But they don't have a staff.
God damn it.
So,
Are we
did you
even
say I
here?
could double check the island, Val?
Yeah. What's your investigation? on the
That
island?
is a 17 plus 15.
That's a lot. That's 32. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Then.
So that's a 32.
On this island only, you only want to check this middle island?
Well, I reckon if I can carry the roll onto the other ones, I will. But like mostly just this middle island, since that's the one where they were on.
So, this is what I tell you because you know that right now time is of the essence. You can carry that roll onto the other islands. However, it will take more time.
Oh, never mind.
But you can
then just this
definitely
one.
take that roll. Okay, cool. But yeah, as you go around with a 35 around this island, you find at least, and on their person too, you find at least like 20 more sticks of dynamite.
All right. Well, this is evidence.
Does anyone have a bag of holding?
Oh no, trust me,
No.
it'll be safe on me. I put the dynamite in my jacket.
I could
I have a
also take a
question.
couple. I'm only made of fire.
Here, let's pass this out. We might
Mm.
need we might need this. Who wants a few sticks of dynamite? I got 20.
Me.
I'll take one.
All right. I give one to
I'll
Airy.
take
I give
some.
one to Topar. I don't think about it.
Perfect.
Elliot, would you like a stick of dynamite?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3. I got
If I
18 left.
if I can hold it, I don't know
I mean,
The size of it.
if it's
it's like what, like 6 inches?
yeah. How
stick of
big
dynamite?
is the dynamite compared to me?
It's a
Dynamite
small,
should be
it's
like-
a small stick of dynamite like this. How
Like a
tall
quarter of my
is it?
size. I'm like 2
You
feet.
can use it as a
I
walking.
thought you were like 3
what I'm
feet.
saying.
Oh. Oh, a
You
stick
can
of
use
dynamite
the
as
stick
a
of
walking.
dynamite
That's
as a
awesome.
walking.
Here,
Okay.
I can
Alright.
carry it if you want. You can just like come and claim it whenever you feel like using it.
Could you just like name on it so that way we know that one's mine?
Yeah, absolutely. I cast Prestidigitation, but not the fire version. I just like sort of.
Yeah, so I can
I
just
think. Yeah, I use Prestidigitation, and I think I can use that. No, why would I use Prestidigitation? I have Minor Illusion. I use Minor Illusion to just write Elliot's name on it. Why would I use the spell that
Ooh.
can create fire?
Yeah. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
do that. I caught myself. No, I use Minor Illusion to write Elliot's name on it, and I guess I am holding 18 sticks of dynamite.
Awesome.
Oh god.
Fair enough.
Junebug, I
Cool,
do have a
cool.
question though.
Absolutely.
If you had to go in one way, would being a firework be one of the ways you'd want to go?
Yes.
Here, let's just say that if push comes to shove and we are in a moment where it's on, you know, if somebody will pick me up and throw me at the big monster, that's how I'm out, you know?
Because, like, I am resistant to explosives for the most part, I would think.
Do you want to carry the dynamite?
I absolutely can, and I could just send myself to Valhalla if I needed to.
Well,
Here, how about this? Do you want to split it 50-50?
that's
So
he's lived a
you
long
carry
life.
10, I carry 9, and that way we can both have a chance of maybe surviving, but also most definitely exploding.
Oh, that sounds like a beautiful way to die. I'm only like
Let's just
a million years old. At
let's
this
just hope
point.
nobody hits us with a flamethrower.
Ah,
And I
what's
give
what's the chance
Topar
of that? As I
time.
like have a little spark go out my mouth? Oops.
Yeah, I make sure that Topar is holding 10 sticks of dynamite, thinking that nothing can go wrong.
I have utter confidence. Let me add that to my inventory.
All right, so that should
It's-
be. I have 9, Ari has 1, and Topar has 10.
Dynamite stick.
Cool.
It's
Um,
been more than a minute since they died, hasn't it?
It's been. You guys
It's
took
been
a
over
short
an
break,
hour.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys also noticed as you guys put all your stuff away, the gold band that you know is like the spell that like loops time around you. It kind of like opens up a bit, twists, and then closes again.
It was so
Um,
itchy to
And
make
then
that
that's
thing.
In meta terms, you have keep inventory.
Let's
So
go.
your stuff you just got.
Oh,
If the
wait.
day resets.
Oh,
Can we
so if
take a
pass
crystal then?
away-
You can take it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Also,
if you want.
I walk up to Elliot and I say, Elliot, did I see you pick up a strange red little marble?
Yeah. Well, since we were giving out stuff, I go around and I give every healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say to myself, well, not to myself. I was like, I have 2 greater healing potions, but I could probably keep one just because I'm kind of up in
You're
the
the
mix.
fastest, so it'd
but
probably
if
be
somebody
better if
else
you kept them, I'd say.
wanted the
I think Ares should
so
have
if
it.
somebody else wanted a better healing potion.
Yes, yes, yes. Can I also get? I want to
Okay.
take some of the crystals. I don't care
I-
that if there's dynamite in there.
They're kind of the crystals aren't
Oh, God.
in the ground, unless you have a way to cut them out. Or
Could
break
I
them.
use stone? Could I use stone shape to just remove all
So
the?
carve around
rock? Yeah.
it? You could. These crystals look pretty big though.
Does anyone have a bag of
give
holding?
me an investigation check. See if you can find a smaller one.
Oh God.
9.
Nah.
You look around.
Wait, can I use my inspiration?
You can. If
Oh,
you
I don't
really
know how
want.
that works.
It's
Yeah,
within
just,
10 minutes of getting it.
No.
No, because this isn't bardic inspiration. This
Is that
is
what
her
you
like doing
Oh,
something.
this is the
cool
regular
with
inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
regular works.
Yeah. Advantage kind of.
Jesus, everyone's struggling today. Yeah, it's just regular advantage.
I'm doing my best.
So you just gotta re-roll a little.
5. Fuck.
Yeah. All the crystals here around here seem to be at least 3 or 4 feet tall. At least. So,
Those are like mountains.
I say to Elliot, Elliot, would you like me to cast Identify on that funny little reindeer nose that you picked up?
Yes, please.
I
And I give you the red orb.
burn a first level spell slot to cast Identify
Cool.
on the red orb.
yeah, you take the orb and you cast Identify. And it
Orb.
gives you the first thing you get is the School of Magic, which is evocation. The second thing you glean is that this is a key. This is some sort of key.
It's a key. It's in the School of Evocation. Is that all I get out of it?
That's all it is. That's all you get.
Huh. I say, you might want to keep a hand on this, and if you see any doors, you should use it on it. It's a key of some sort,
Oh.
and it invokes evocation magic, But other than that, it's pretty mundane.
Okay.
Which we would know that evocation magic is damage magic.
Yeah. I figure everyone. It's a pretty magical world, so that's sort of like the four elements.
Well, if there's no other way out of this place, we can go back into the sewer. I think there was other ways to go there.
But yeah, you guys get up. You go.
I'll
back
send you a
to the
pic.
sewer. What do you do in the sewer? Do you leave? Do you look around?
There was other paths to go.
Can I check for other exits with my investigation by chance?
In the crystal room or here?
In the room that we're in right now, like any way that we could get back topside with expediency.
With expediency, probably the way you came in. You're not sure where these other places lead to.
Alright. I reckon we should just backtrack
It's
to the
just
sewers
so
then.
dark.
Do we know what
I
time
can't
like
see
it is?
anything.
You should be able to see. Cause
I can see. I don't have dark vision, but did we have something from Aerie?
Yeah, you should be able.
It would have
to
only
Okay.
lasted an hour though, so I don't know if it would still be.
Then yeah, that's gone because you guys take a short rest.
It's incredibly
Sure, what's
dark
up?
in here.
Yeah.
I have torches.
I'm just trying to play true to my character, guys.
Yes, let's light a torch. I love this idea.
Yeah. I don't have any torches.
Shit.
I can light one though.
um,
With...
I
I
might.
have torches.
Okay, we can light one of your torches then.
Do any of you guys have?
No, just you.
Oh no.
I'm just a human.
That's awesome. I'm just a little guy.
You're just a little guy.
Who's the weirdest little guy?
I am.
You
So-
are.
We had knowledge about the map, which had the Gate of Elysium District, Sentry's Warehouse, and the Center of Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we really didn't do any of those three. We just went through the gate and did nothing around it.
Do we know what time it is?
We found out a lot. We know what's knocking the city. Oh, we do not know what time it is. That's a good question.
Yeah, you've been underground for a while. If you wanted to give me a survival check to find out,
Right,
try to figure out how long you guys have been here.
But we found out what's knocking the city out of the sky. It's these strange people, and I reckon we don't recognize any of them. But like,
Fuck.
this is a heading.
Hear me out. Depending on what time it is. If we know it's getting close to when we're supposed to fall out of the sky, maybe we could just expedite that. That way we wake up, we have everything we already have.
That is the
then we get a
darkest
head
thing
start
ever.
on
Just
tomorrow.
kill ourselves right now. Is that what?
That's-
Is that
let's
what
just
you're
handle
doing?
ourselves
Exactly
right now.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
not
Is that-
actually. I'd
that?
like to save the city.
Reset the day.
It's gonna
Dying
it'll be-
leaves a strange
heard more.
metallic taste in your mouth, and I
Legends.
don't really like that.
That's fair. It is
Man
kind of
who rose
gross.
from the dead.
Gauging off my stomach, it's roughly around 1 to 7 p.m.
You know what? That's a good.
Right.
It's not 8 yet, so we can still move. I reckon first thing we should do though is let the city guard know that they're attacking the crystals that are keeping the city up, and who knows how many caves there are on the floating city itself that house these here crystals, but we know what's knocking us out of the sky right now.
We have an idea, yes.
Do we know how many caves there are?
You have no idea.
Damn.
It's a big rock. We're walking and
Sure.
talking right now, correct?
Yes, we
I
are.
looked
We're walking
around,
around the sewers, I'm thinking.
We're not wasting time, are we?
So,
And then
you
we
guys
hit
are-
the ceiling.
when you came in. You guys are back in the room, you know, where
Fun room.
they experiment magic and stuff. If no one wants to do something, you guys can just walk right out.
I don't think I have a
No big
spell
deal.
that
There's no one
would
here.
have helped here.
Are we sure there's no one here? I'm just kidding.
Well, I can see invisible things, so I don't see anyone. right
Really?
now. Yes.
Yeah,
They have to be really
That's-
close to
Isn't
me,
that like
but I
the-
can see them.
within
Isn't
10 feet.
that like,
Yeah.
like 10 feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see
Which is
minor
like one
details.
arm, right?
Okay.
Did we want to check out the gates of the Elysium District? What time is it?
And now that you walk out, yeah, give me a survival check. DC's pretty low, but
Let's look at the sun. 11.
11. Yeah, easy enough. You guys were down there for a while, and as we're talking with Ewan, God, I forget my own character's name. Ewan and Alaric, taking all that time going downstairs. It's roughly around 2:33.
Even with the short rest?
Yes,
Wow.
because you guys woke up pretty early.
We started early.
So you wake up early.
We're making
to Ewan.
great time.
So you have about 4-5 showers before the city falls.
And there is a
Alright, we
parade
got-
in a few hours.
Got 5
We better
hours
go
to
get
start.
dressed.
I'm
No!
always dressed.
Do we need to get dressed to save the world? How much time will that cost us?
We just got a lot of
thing-
money.
Think of the paintings they'll make. Do you want to be in something drab and kind of gross, or do you want to look stunning?
That's true.
Plus, we have keep inventory on, so we can just add it to the cart.
Yeah. What do you guys do? Where do you go from here?
Okay, this is like a genuine question. Like, where
Yeah.
should we go?
Because we still have the interest of the Centuries Warehouse and the center of the Zephyr District. Centuries Warehouse would be far closer than the Zephyr District to where we are right now. We also could potentially go into the school.
So, if the dynamite goes off with a trigger, we don't need to get rid of all the dynamite. We just need to find what triggers it. So, who has the plunger, basically? The plunger that sets off the dynamite, so to speak.
Could it maybe be the one guy that got away?
I don't think so. I think they were low-level goons because the odds
God, I
was a
hope not.
25% chance that one guy. It's a 25% chance that one guy had the trigger on him. So if we're playing on our odds here, I think it's somebody else, somebody that is able to command like powerful wizards.
Alaric.
I assume wizards. I don't want to say Alaric because Alaric is the one who gave us this.
It's an evil
Alaric's the
game.
one who. It could
What
be
better way
Alaric.
to bamboozle them than act like you're on their side and trying to
That's
genuinely help?
A game
That's
of
facts.
giant elephant and dog.
What's an elephant?
We've been over this.
What's a dog?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Well,
I have a question for the dungeon master.
Yes.
Can Junebug just like I've been taking notes. So can Junebug like use his knowledge of what we have today and sort of like try to puzzle out possible figures because me too stupid to do it on my own. Me have Dumbo brain.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay, straight intelligence is something I'm good at. That's a 16.
16. I believe you can also add half of your because you're
Well, that's
bard.
that's if it's a skill. Is this a skill
Technically,
check
it's a
or
skill
is this
check.
okay?
Because
Then
it's just
half
a
of
check. It's an intelligence check.
okay. Then where's my proficiency?
think
It'd
that's
be
how that
plus
works.
2, so it'd be a 17.
I think that's how that works, right?
Could be.
16 plus 2 is not 17.
Oh my god, 18. I told you that. Me stupid. Me
162.
grew up in Tennessee school system, not very smart.
As you guys are walking, trying to figure out where to go next, you are trying to put in your head. Exactly. You're trying to think about who you've seen today, who you've talked to, what you've seen, and the clues that you have so far at your disposal.
could
The
we?
only two people that you know that have any knowledge of this are Alaric and Ewan,
Yeah.
but you don't exactly mistrust them. I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you as a character if you trust them or mistrust them. But nothing they've done so far or said so far has given you any inclination as to whether they're doing this or not.
I
Do we still
reckon that
have the
this
uniform?
we should have taken it if we didn't explicitly say. Did we
If you wanted
explicitly
to
say?
take the uniforms, you could have taken the uniforms, yes, to give them back to the people.
Yeah, I did. I remember saying that.
Yeah.
Can we say that we retroactively did take the uniforms?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I cast prestidigitation on them to get all the blood off.
You have mending to fix the holes?
Of course not.
Well, that's unfortunate for them.
Mm.
Yeah, are we able
Well,
to
they're-
find Sensor and Kelvin?
Yeah. If you walk around the school for a bit, they're still kind of like walking around, trying to figure out what to do, because for them, their next class, they need specifically their robes to get into. So they're kind of walking around trying to figure out what to do. You see them off in the distance, just kind of like pouting. If we want to walk up to them.
Good news, everyone. We found your clothes. They don't look
Bad
great.
news is that
And they're a little bit stretched out. They were grown men wearing your clothes. I don't know why he fit in this skirt as well as he did, but he was killing it. Here you are.
This one exploded.
he was killing it. That you don't need to know about the exploded part. Bad news is that some folks that were
Sorry.
going to do a terrorism were wearing your clothes, but you have them back now.
They were doing what?
Okay. She kind of takes it, just kind of like looks at it.
Tell me, do you remember anything
Oh,
about them
okay.
folks that jacked your uniforms last night while you were binge drinking?
She casts mending on her own uniform. Anything about them? I can't say that I remember much. I'm pretty sure we were drugged, but they were decent looking guys. Charismatic in a way.
No, not anymore.
Well, not anymore.
There you go. They're corpses now.
But, you
Oh,
know, after
boy.
drugging us and taking our stuff, I wasn't necessarily very, keen to see them again. But,
We also know that they had magic to disguise themselves, so...
right.
And now they've got no. Just goo.
One of them, it was weird, kept talking into the sending stone, actually.
Did we find a sending stone?
No.
One that got away. God.
This always happens.
I heard him. I didn't think much of it at the time, but I heard him say that it was going according to plan. I think I was very.
And
Very
they said that in
complicated.
common, they were speaking hieroglyphics when they were talking with us.
Sylvan,
That
they were
seems
talking to the
sensitive so
Fae.
far.
Oh,
I speak Sylvan. I don't think he assumed that I also speak Sylvan. I
you're just
take.
good at everything.
I-
How would you like a
actually-
job?
Well, I'm one of the few that actually I speak 5 languages.
Are you a good salesman? Don't be
Not
distracted.
exactly what I'm working for. Not exactly what I'm studying for.
How common is Sylvan in this city?
It's not too
Good.
common.
We could just
Not
go in the
common.
streets yelling in Sylvan until someone goes, "Why are you yelling?"
What, yelling horrible words in Sylvan so that way nobody
Exactly.
knows unless
I feel like
that's
I feel like that would draw anyone's attention if they would be like, "Why are you guys yelling?" It doesn't matter what language we're speaking; we're still yelling.
Yeah,
So-
but if you hear, if you hear
it's
the
performance
element
art.
of the C word, then like you're gonna
Oh.
look a little harder.
So we're gonna do like a spoken poem type thing.
Perhaps.
Yeah, this is Sylvan's spoken word.
Yeah, if you sing in Sylvan, maybe the people that know it will join in. You know, bad guys love singing in song.
They do.
Have
Have
is
you never
true.
seen a musical?
What is that?
Love musicals. You don't know what
Where
Yeah,
it is.
you
usually.
play music with your pals. Musicals.
So for how
music
long have we been
pals.
working with each other? You've never seen a musical.
I stab things and shoot children
The
sometimes.
villains usually have the best songs, so
They have stabbing and shooting in musicals.
Have you ever seen My favorite musical, Cabaret.
God, I love cabaret, but that's a discussion
That's
for
my
another
favorite
time
type
because I
of
will go
alcohol,
off.
actually.
Sensor speaks up. Oh, actually, there was one more thing.
Yes.
Matilda found this in her stuff. I
What
don't
the
know
fuck is that?
the
Don't
very
ask
shy
questions.
young girl that ran away right away.
Fuck you. I have Sensor, shy girl. What?
No, Sensor's the other one.
God damn it.
Sensor's the one that's more. Yeah,
Kelvin
old
is the
age.
fire
Lied to
age.
me, Val.
I believe so. But yeah, Matilda found this in her clothes, and she pulls out a
on.
similar sized orb, but this color is green.
That's a
Oh,
fucking
God, I'm gonna
sending
have to-
stone, isn't it?
Do I have to burn my last identify to check this thing?
You can just do an
Ritual cast
Arcana
that.
check.
I can do a what check?
Shit.
An Arcana check.
Alright.
Can we get them to cast identify?
Child, cast
I don't
Yeah.
have
identify.
students.
If you
That's
want
what you go to
ask,
school for.
you can ask.
Do
That's
your
a-
fucking job.
So you found a shiny rock, and then immediately did not go, this is definitely magical. Crazy, children.
I did. On the Arcana check, I got a 22 without
22?
identify.
You figure it's the same thing as the red orb you have, except a different school of magic.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I associate green with necromancy, so I'm gonna say
I would put
It
it
looks
with
like another one of them-
transmutation.
also possible.
Associated with
one of the other
grass.
keys. One of them other keys, but for a different school of magic.
But I mean, I think I don't know if they dropped it or if they meant to leave it with us.
It is
Anyway, you
definitely
get to
evident,
have it.
though. Yeah, I'm.
Perfect.
Huh?
That's one way to keep it safe.
Topar.
Oh.
Spit that out. Spit that out. That's that
Topar,
candy.
in my hand. Topar, in my hand. In my
Oh
hand.
god.
Come on.
I thought the angel would get him first. I was choking to death.
Oh, that was
Oh.
just a
Got a
kidney
doggy
stone. I'm
bag.
fine.
Oh,
I
Wait,
check, is it a kidney stone?
that's not how that works.
I have 3 tails.
Does he have a Shklinus? He is a dragon.
Yes. We've been
I
over
think-
this
would you
June
pass-
bug.
No, I thought
Why y'all
Guardians of the
talking about
Cloaca.
that? That's. I missed out on
We're in
that
a school.
conversation.
We don't need to talk about. Yeah, exactly.
They need to learn. So the
I give
cloaca.
Matilda my. I give Censor my card.
I thought you were gonna say I give them my coin. I was gonna scream.
Topar, I don't think you're allowed to be within 100 feet of children. Not after last
Oh
time.
god.
Wait.
The break
That
was
that
going
lasts
off.
my
We-
whole
we,
life.
We gotta go. Topar, we gotta go. The vets are after you now.
Officer Topar!
Okay. Okay. You give Matilda your card.
Yes. The Gentleshroud. What are we called? The Gentleshroud. Yes.
Gentleshroud Guild,
Yes,
yes.
we're the Gentleshroud.
If you need to find a job when you're age appropriate, I will be dead by then. But join us.
Or if you have
Have
any
a
new
seat.
information on our ongoing case, this
If you find any other colorful rocks, I will eat them.
Okay. She just kind of looks at you and looks at the card. Sure. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do need to get back to class. Thank you for the robes. I'll give them to my friends.
Question
um
before you go.
Yes.
Do you guys only have like one set of robes? Like, how do you do laundry?
Well,
Pass.
we can't. We do have the one set of robes because we prestidigitation clean it.
I was about to say I
But
cleaned
if
it.
we lose them, we have to fill out this whole thing. They have to make sure it is us, make sure we're not trying to steal someone's identity. It takes like a whole 2 weeks to get one back, and then you already fall behind on all your classes. Blah blah. Blah. She just goes on this rant.
That happens to cops every time they lose their swords. That's why I take the sword every time I see it.
That explains it. That explains it.
I think Topar died. No, he's back. Thank
That's why all the
God.
cops are
Hold
unarmed
on.
in this city. There's no police brutality in this city, and it's because Junebug takes all of the service weapons.
Junebug beats up the police instead of the police beating up minorities.
Yep.
What is happening?
It's just his personal mission to just
We've
beat the
lost
shit out of
track
any
of the
cop.
mission.
Yep.
I'm
So-
dying.
Where do?
We're doing
yeah.
reform.
So she leaves. She has to go to class. Where do you guys go next?
I have a GM question.
Yeah.
Are there pieces of the city that are like, you know how like in Avatar there was like the Earth Kingdom and like the Water Tribe and that sort of thing? Are there parts of this city that are more related to one school of magic than another? So like there's the districts like that we're in, like the Elysium District, but like is there maybe like a sort of head for evocation or like an office for necromancy kind of thing?
Give me a history check.
Department of Dead Guys.
The Department of Dead Dudes. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm using my lucky.
At the main tower where Alaric is, wasn't there a statue out front that had the different schools of magic on it?
Oh my god, thank you for being smarter than me in real life. Oh my god.
It was a fountain, but
Yes.
yes, you're correct.
Okay, I got a 15.
You wouldn't think that the city itself has specific schools. Like, they're divided into districts, and the districts are more class-based rather than magical-based.
Just like
Is-
Attack on Titan.
Is there like a professor here that would be like the head of that department?
Of what department?
Of like the evocation
Dead people.
department.
Yeah,
Or the
that
dead
one.
people department.
Oh, well, I mean, each school, I guess, would have a professor.
Let me see him.
But
I
there's,
think Topar.
there's
Or,
several.
not-
I mean, it depends on who you want to say.
I think Monty's onto something with the fountain, though. I think that genuinely is like where this key is meant to be used.
Which
Get
just
her to
points
check it
fingers
out.
back at Alaric.
It does,
We go
yeah.
check it out.
How far away was that from here?
It's
Not
the center
too
of the
far.
city.
That's the center of the city.
So we
Yeah.
can go there and then we can
And it's
choose
in the
whether
center of the city, bro.
we can choose whether to go to the Zephyr district or we can choose to go to the other place, the Sentry's warehouse.
Oh, we could watch him make automatons. Little.
So you guys want to head to the center of the city?
Yes.
For the
I
fourth
mean, it
time
gets us
today.
closer to it gets us closer to our other
Oh.
destinations.
And we
as
can
well,
look at
so
the
I
gate,
get-
the Elysium Gate once more. See if there's anything
Yeah,
else going
so-
on there.
We can hit Elysium Gate
Ooh.
fountain, and then we can choose to go to the Zephyr district or not, since the fountain is sort of on our way in a weird way.
Are there houses? Obviously, inside the Elysium district, there's houses around the gate, but on the outside of the gate, are there houses? Is there like a street that goes up with houses on the side?
No, on the outside of the gate, not really. Like, especially like the center. In the center of the town, it's kind of like spread out, but the houses are mostly inside the districts themselves.
Okay. Because if one of the hot zones was at the gate of Elysium, maybe we could check around for Sylvan scriptures on close buildings. I don't know.
But as you guys will make your way, past the Elysium District towards the center of the city, as you make your way through the city through the Elysium District, nothing really catches your eyes, but you do make it to the center of town. You see the fountain, you still see the guards guarding the Elysium District, and the same guards in Alaric's tower. Which you assume are the same guards, because they all have helmets on, but... Oh,
That was so impressive, and he'll never know.
that was...
Homie just
Magic.
shadow clue
I missed
jitsu
it.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that was
That was the sickest
sorry.
magic trick.
I don't know what's happening.
Ian's disappearing. That's what's happening.
you teleported twice.
I'm so glad.
Ian's
I
internet
hope-
is
I
so
hope that's a-
strong that he disappeared. We had a conversation about it, and then reappeared while the conversation was finishing.
Oh my
I
god,
hope that's in the recording. I cannot
is.
wait to
It
see
is.
what-
It is.
It is.
that was so
Yeah, I
awesome.
love it. Awesome.
Alright.
Okay. What do
So
you
we're
guys wanna do
looking
here?
at the fountain to see if these keys match anything.
Yeah, I hold the evocation key up to the evocation symbol near the fountain.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys walk up to the fountain again. It's very beautiful looking fountain. The fountain itself has like a strange swirling form, almost kind of like a fire. It's not like a normal fountain, like a 3-layer fountain. It's a in the middle of it is like a swirl, like almost like a fire, but not really a fire. That's where the water's coming out. Around it, that's where you see the symbols. Junebug, you walk over to the evocation symbol with your 25 passive investigation. Easy enough. You just you look at it and you see right in the center of the symbol is a small indent.
Holy shit.
That perfectly fits.
Oh.
Probably perfectly fits this.
I might not roll high, but fuck am I smart.
Oh God. Jesus, Monty, you're a genius. All right. Junebug takes out or asks Elliot to please present the key to the indent on the symbol.
I bust out my little fairy wings and struggle to carry the key because I imagine it's a decent size.
a marble.
In comparison.
It gets to be a bowling ball to you, but it's still lightweight.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I just kind of carry myself and I place it on the fountain.
Yeah, you place the red one, right?
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
so I
the
see
green one that
Evocation.
Elliot had.
Oh, I guess yeah, because I guess that Junebug kept the red one.
Well, I thought I gave the red one back to
Oh,
Elliot.
okay. Never
I don't.
mind.
Yeah, so yeah, it'd be the red one.
Elliot has
And
both somehow.
Oh, I thought Tofar kept the green one because he
She ate
I
it
spit
and
it
then he
into
spit it
Junebug's
into
hand.
someone's. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't I have the green one since Topaz
So yes,
spit
yeah,
it in
you
my
would have
hand?
the green
Yeah.
one. You would have the green one. Okay. So yeah, you
Why
place the red
can't
one.
I have the green one?
You can have
You
it.
can
I'll
get
give
the
it to
next
you.
one.
No. It's...
I want the
Uh,
green one.
Yeah, you place the red one down into the evocation slot, and you see it
Why the fuck
fall
would
in
we-
perfectly.
Why? Why would we do
And
that? It's the key.
you see the
You stupid
symbol
fucks.
swirl and light up red, and nothing else happens.
The city falls out of the sky and we die. Like,
Oh, it fits there, but nothing happens.
Nothing seems to happen.
Does it eat the key? Like,
No,
does it
it's still there.
disappear or anything?
No, it's still there. The symbol,
Okay,
the
so-
symbol is now glowing red, though.
Oh, that's something.
hello, Mr.
Alright.
God. I have a question for you.
The water fountain sprays.
There's guards nearby, right? I'm not talking to nothing.
You're saying guard.
I thought you said
Right?
God.
I thought you said gods.
Guards.
Guards!
Sorry, thank you.
Fucking Gorge.
Thank you. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking. I thought you were looking for, because Topar is very old. I thought he was talking
I'm
to God.
also a cleric.
He was seeing
There-
God for a moment.
I
Don't
think
go into
3
the
out of
white
4 of
light.
us are
Topar.
religious.
I'm about to drown somebody. Give me a second.
The guard, yeah, it's about. He's about 15 feet away from the door. The door to the fountain is about 15 feet, so he's there if you want to yell for him.
Have you ever seen somebody do this before? Drop a marble into the fountain?
He just kind of looks over. I can't say that I have, actually. I see people drop coins in there for some reason. Mostly copper, nothing crazy. They think it's some sort of wishing well or something.
Where will you be stationed for the rest of the day?
Oh, here, we guard the tower. Even though Alaric's not here, we still have to guard the tower.
You don't get to sleep or anything? That seems like really bad working conditions.
Well, no, I just started my shift.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Proud of
My
you.
shift starts
Proud of
at
you. Making
2.
making ends meet.
My shift starts at 2. I'll leave until night, until I can then go to sleep.
Oh, perfect.
Have you joined the union?
I was gonna say,
There's
Well-
a union?
If you see people throw stuff into the well, good luck.
Kill them.
Well, we like I said, we usually see just people throw coins in it, nothing else.
Alright, I'll break out the badge.
Okay.
The badge that you and gave us. This is coming from an executive order from the tippity top of the totem pole. We are special investigators, and if anybody, there's like a new law that got passed for today. Any fountain tossing of any sort of thing besides a copper coin is illegal by punishable by like jail. You should
Death.
imprison people.
Oh.
No!
Except
You should
unless it's us.
Who just said that?
Well, obviously, except us, because, we're the prime investigators.
It's me.
But some top secret stuff. But if you see anybody putting anything into this fountain, you have utmost authority to, enact any kind of force that you deem necessary. Crazy?
This is true.
So, anything that's not a copper coin.
Anything that's not a copper coin, you have you
What
should
about
probably
silver?
sit closer. Oh God!
Sometimes
no.
the really rich, in the Elysium, they toss silver like it's nothing. I'll take those.
It's
out
actually
upon
been
myself.
polluting the water. Actually,
No, I'll
all
take
them
those out
silver
upon
coins.
myself
Perfect.
because
Good
we all
man.
need to make
Here,
ends
I'll
meet.
pull out some money since I'm messing with him. I give him 10 gold for
Oh.
being a sport here.
You can
Oh,
put a
thank you.
GoFundMe bucket at the front of it, if that makes it
Yeah,
easier.
yeah.
Ring a
If they
bell,
want to
Santa.
donate for wishes, tell them to just give it to you, and you'll go through the proper authorities to get them their wish.
Okay, all right, I will do. Thank you
But
for
no more throwing in the water. It's diluting the water. It's getting rid of its purity and its properties and stuff. But especially if anybody comes in with any strange-looking marbles, anything like that, stab them.
Maybe not stab them, but stop them for sure.
Definitely stop them. But if it comes to it, these people
Because
now.
from what I can tell, you
you're-
don't have any weapons on you, because they've probably already been stolen.
marbles. You say?
Yes, like the ones I lose every morning when I get woken up by my friends.
Oh, like this one here. Here's a green version of them, but apparently they would come in multiple different color sets.
Like Skittles.
But marbles. The youths recently have been tossing marbles into the fountain, in a way of rebelling against the government, and we can't have that.
You see
Who?
that for a moment when you show him the marble. You can't because his helmet is on, but you see his head
I
tilt.
can see blind things.
Is he a Fed? Is he a Fed? Who has good at passive insight?
I should have a high insight.
I have +9.
It's
My passive insight's 18.
Insight 18. It was just 19.
It should be.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to remember, but he can't.
Have you seen this before, Star?
It feels like a deja vu type thing.
Mm-hmm. With your passive, and as you guys know how the spell works, like, even though their memory is wiped from the day before, parts can still leak through. So he seems to recognize it, but at the same time doesn't. And then you ask him if he recognizes it, he's like, I don't believe I've seen it before.
I think.
Maybe in a past life. Maybe when generations ago you used to eat marbles.
Maybe, but it looks familiar. Maybe I have fished one out at one point. I couldn't tell you. I'm very sorry.
Well, you've done a bang-up job. I'd give you money, but I am poor.
Oh, that's fine. Alright, thank you.
Why do you know
Gang,
my
can we
name?
have a huddle real quick? Can we have a
Everyone
huddle real
knows
quick?
you guys here. The guards especially know all of you.
What?
You lived here for
I'm
years.
famous?
I wouldn't say
Oh
famous.
god.
And die happy
Maybe.
now, Grandpa.
Oh.
Maybe infamous.
My heart just grew 3 times bigger. Nope, it's just a heart attack. I'm struggling.
What does Topar wear?
I have a
kind of
breastplate
clo-
on.
Would you say it's like a vest?
No, I don't wear a vest. A short
Damn,
sleeve
should've
shirt
been
with a
An
chainmail chest piece.
investigator,
and
because you're a little dragon.
I will suplex you through this fountain.
Do it.
My heart just got cold again.
Alright,
So
but-
group huddle.
Yeah, team, I think we need a group huddle here. Do you think that we should camp this area out? Do a little stakeout for seeing what happens tonight?
I was potentially thinking of doing that anyway.
I was kind of thinking maybe we should try putting the green one in 2 and see if there's any kind of, maybe that'll set off a reaction.
That's
At
fine. I can
all.
get them back out if
Yeah, I was gonna say, because if not, I don't think we should leave them here.
It doesn't eat them. I think we should definitely keep them on our person, no matter what.
Yeah, I want to see what having 2 of them in the 2 spots does. Might not
That
do
could-
anything.
We don't know
It
what the
could
other
do
one
something
is.
though. It's green, so potentially like necromancy or transmutation or
When I would think necromancy, I think black.
Well,
It's
who
facts.
ate the marble? Topar?
Poker.
Hello.
What did it taste like?
13 survival.
13 survival. Okay. Interesting. What would this taste like?
Did you eat the red or the green one?
You're right, you have to
Green
eat the
one.
green
Green
one. Let me see if I know what this is before I tell you.
What would divination taste like?
Hello, God. What was the taste of this?
I mean, we
Ew.
could give it back to him.
Okay.
Let me pop it one more time, just in case. I'm not addicted
No.
anymore.
I need a second bite just to be sure.
I just need to know.
Neptune from SpongeBob and the patty making
tasted-
cup.
It tasted, funny enough, kind of like wet dirt.
Ah,
It tastes.
That's grave dirt. That's grave dirt.
it's grave dirt. It has to be. Pop that puppy in the necromancy slot.
I grab
Well-
one of
You
like
think
the
we
pieces of my
got it
shell,
because we killed
crack
people?
it, and like sniff back and forth and see if they smell similar.
Well, there is no necromancy slot.
Oh shit.
Wait,
There's
wait, is that illegal?
abjuration, technically. There's abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, illusion, evocation, and transmutation.
So necromancy is the only one they didn't add on there.
Necromancy and time.
What if
magic.
it's below the fountain?
Okay.
Necromancy
Chronomancy,
squares
is
in the. Well, is the necromancy? You said necromancy's kind of illegal, right?
Well, it's frowned upon. You don't know if it's illegal. You know chronomancy is.
But is it so frowned upon as it wouldn't even have representation on the fountain?
Probably.
Probably.
You
Okay,
also
so
notice- you also remember that in the school it didn't have representation.
it's true.
Because the school also had these similar symbols.
Wait a minute. Who was this fountain designed to have these keys into it, or did somebody come up and carve these keyholes into the fountain? That's another question that hasn't been answered. How long
He's
have these
smiling.
keyholes been there?
He's smiling.
I'm gonna use my telekinesis to get the red orb back out.
I mean,
Easy enough. You don't really have to. You could, but yeah, easy enough.
That's
think
the
we could've just
powers
picked it
I
up.
use to do it.
Yeah, it's funny. It just pops out into your hand.
you can just pick them up, right? They don't get stuck when we put them in there, do they?
Yeah, Topar's eating one right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Paul, what's the taste?
5.
Tastes
That
like
one's
cinnamon.
evocation, right? Probably tastes like hot, spicy cinnamon.
Tastes
Is there
like
a house
nothing.
rule I don't know about that you have to make a certain roll to find out what something tastes like?
You can give me an Arcana check to see if you can figure it out.
Here,
You
you
don't
taste it. It just came out of my mouth.
If you don't want to.
Junebug tastes it. Junebug casts prestidigitation and then tastes it.
Coward.
You said it was an Arcana check.
Yes.
That is a 33.
I guess I
Wait,
could use
43.
perception.
More likely than not, this is transmutation.
The red one?
No, the green one.
That's the one I just put into his
Okay.
mouth.
The red one's evocation. The green one is transmutation.
I was right.
Alright.
Kyle knows all.
All right.
Eerie. Do you
Yeah.
have anything that could help? Do you have anything that could help with this too? While they're over here, I'm like we're having this conversation while y'all just like throwing marbles into each other's mouths, and just like see what they
Taste
taste
this.
like.
You taste this.
Just trading spit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I cast prestidigitation.
Well, did we already detected magic, right? Or no?
On the fountain or on the
I don't
on
remember.
the stones.
On the fountain. But I'm trying to think. I've got like no really useful stuff. I'm like, God.
I think all my
I don't
really
either.
useful
I just-
stuff
I
is
just
burned
wanted to
out.
Yeah, I don't-
Right. I have a question. Are they different shape, size, or dimension at all?
The marbles?
Marbles, yeah. Are they the
No.
exact same sizes and dimensions, or?
They are the exact same sizes. The only difference is the color.
Okay, so I was thinking that we could produce some false marbles to put into the other holes to see if that would activate anything. But I don't think that would come to any sort of fruitfulness. Yeah, I guess let's try to put 2 of them in and see what happens.
So you put both of them in to their
Yeah.
slots. Yeah. Same thing. The red one lights up, evocation lights up, transmutation lights up, but doesn't seem to be enough. Nothing else happens. The guard just kind of watching you. Doesn't say anything.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should
kill
take him
more
back out and
people.
just keep him on us.
Would you want to try using your detect magics if you have it?
Oh, yes, I do. I do.
Hopefully you don't get blinded by the light.
So yeah, I'm just gonna use detect magic. Let's see what.
So you cast Detect Module.
Yeah.
Let me look at something real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. You sense magic coming off the 2 symbols that you guys recently activated, but it seems to be going dormant again. You sense the school of magic is the same. So, evocation and transmutation from coming off the 2 symbols. But you don't really get anything else. You get the feeling that if there is anything, it's underground. But you can't reach it. Your detect magic can't reach it.
Would molding the stone be able to reach? That actually is only like a 5-foot dimension, so it probably wouldn't.
I feel like
But how fun would that be to just make a Toontown like hole and just hop into it?
Well, detect magic
Cool, but
is
it would-
blocked by a certain amount of stone, dirt,
Mhm.
wood, stuff like that.
Yeah. Damn. I've got so many spells. All of them are useless.
But I think we should probably spend most of this day just trying to get as much information as possible, and potentially Ari and I could not go to the banquet tonight and stake out specific areas and see if we see anything suspicious.
Can someone wear my dress? I paid a lot of money for that. If it's not me, someone.
Because we still have
How
the
much money do we
Sentry's
need?
warehouse and we have a few hours. Cutting it close on time.
Yeah, I guess we can skip the banquet.
I'm just thinking we're the most visual learners out of the 4.
Yeah, we are.
So we can head to the Sentry's warehouse, or we can head to the Zephyr District. The Zephyr District.
Which do you think would be more beneficial to go to during the party? Like, because the warehouse, if everyone's at the party, then that might be a better time to go there. Whereas the Zephyr District, like, people can walk around, so we wouldn't really be that suspicious.
Wherever there's the most people would definitely benefit having a detect magic around. If you can detect these little balls on people, that didn't come out right.
Yes, I can. That is one of my many talents, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that about you. I'm sorry.
Oh, shut up. We'll talk about this later, don't worry, but not right now.
No,
where I
I'm
got
good.
business
I'm
to
good. I
attend
lived
to.
long enough. I don't need to know. But if you can keep
got you,
finding the
don't
marbles on large groups of people, that could be very helpful. We are in a very magical place, so you might get blinded by a bunch of bullshit.
It's been a while since I handled a whole group's little balls, but I'll try.
I hate this conversation. I'm going to the Sentry's warehouse. I went to go
Wait,
punch
do
a
you want us to
robot.
go together or split up?
For now, we probably want to stay together, but when the banquet starts, we could try and split up and get eyes on the prize.
Okay. Yeah.
Where,
let's go.
where does the parade go through?
The parade goes through the Sephir District.
I thought so. And the parade, we have like another hour and a half until it starts.
What if we go
More or
and
less.
we make a parade float, and then we detect magic as we're going through the crowds?
Or we could just sneak onto one of the floats and have you do your
You're right.
your magic-y stuff and just get a quick scan of everyone as you pass by.
You're right. We wouldn't have enough tool and the construction paper to make a whole float in this many hours. So you're right.
Correct.
Sneaking on would probably be better.
So I'm thinking we go to the Sentry's warehouse now and then hit the Zephyr District during the parade so we can have the most people and most casualties when we eventually kill someone.
Okay, I like that.
Good. And
Best chance of bloodshed.
break.
Right.
All right. Is Ian broke again?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, you hadn't moved from that position for a while. I was like, is he frozen?
Yeah.
Cool. So, to the Sentry's warehouse.
Yo,
Yes.
Oh,
I want to punch a
Just,
robot.
The Sentry's warehouse isn't necessarily too far from here, but because you didn't do the whole loop around that you did the first time, you're just going straight into the Breeze District. So you walk down. It's probably like 5-10 minutes from where you guys are. So you guys walk down and you make it to this long, old-looking, tall metal building, 2 stories high. Probably the biggest building in the Breeze District that actually kind of stands out. But yeah, this is what you guys know to be the warehouse, the Sentry's warehouse. There's no signs outside. It's literally just a huge block metal building.
Do I see any
but it has
weird
windows on the
markings?
top. No, not really. The only thing you really see is just it's got like a couple of windows on top that are open. You don't see really any like it seems to be clean, I guess, for the most part. But you know this is the Sentry's warehouse.
Alright. This was one of the second locations on our map that we got from Ewan. How do we get in?
we don't.
Oh no. Well,
Shit.
Are there
time
any?
to wrap it up for the day, I guess. Time to die.
There is a door.
A door.
There's a front door.
unlocked?
You can try it. You check the door.
Yeah.
You knock or you open? You just check it.
I'll knock first.
You'll knock? Alright, cool. So you go, you knock on the door. Big metal door, just bling, bling, bling. And you hear banging, clanging. Here, fuck! And then someone opens the door. And you see... Hold on, where are you, sir? You see a human male in his late 50s, dark but graying long hair, short trimmed, mostly grayed beard out, a pot belly, but even with that, like right now you see him holding an automaton just up on his shoulder here. And you would know this to be Leofric, the owner of the Sentry's warehouse. And he sees you knock on the door. Oh, hello, little lady. What can I do for you?
In.
Oh, of course you can come in. Come right in.
All right, cool. We're in. Come on, Grandpa.
He moves out of the way. He lets you guys in. He just still carrying the giant automaton on his shoulder like it's nothing.
It's much bigger on the inside.
Guys,
Yeah,
we
as
didn't
you guys
have to
walk
break
inside,
in.
as you guys walk inside, you see that it is a 2-story room, but you see like the second story completely gone. On the ceiling, you got a couple of like hanging machines, either like to fix automatons or automatons themselves, kind of hanging from it. Just kind of like what he's working on. You do see some staircases that lead into a door, but that's the only part of the second floor that still seems to be a second floor. It's one small room in the top corner. Everything else is a very wide open area. You got parts, Tauntaun parts all over the place. A small, what seems to be like an assembly line, kind of, but doesn't seem to be running at the time. And Leofresh seems to be the only one here as well. So, yeah, he just kind of puts the automaton down. What can I do for you?
The silence is
I've
deafening.
always wanted to know how robots were made.
Oh, well, I mean, are you very into the mechanical part, the magical part? It's a little bit of both, actually.
There's magic in it?
Of course, something's got to make it run.
Oh. Well, this is my grandpa. This is, say hi, Grandpa.
What?
Yeah, he's adopted. It's okay.
Your adopted grandfather. That's awesome.
It's like the Big Brother program at like the what's it called, Boys and Girls
But in
Club.
reverse, yeah.
This is my adopted grandpa.
Hello?
It's nice to meet you.
Yes. I think we've drank once or twice together before.
I believe so. Seem familiar.
Ah, you're a liar. I don't drink. Got him.
Mm.
Insight check.
Funny man. Funny man. Go ahead.
Oh man.
21.
He was just trying to be courteous. He doesn't remember you at all.
Fuck.
I like him.
But, what can I do for you? Would you like to see? I mean, we don't necessarily have showings. It's kind of a dangerous area.
Oh, that's all right. We're pretty hardy.
Yes. Do you work a lot with welding of any types? You have any type of black powder or something?
Black powder? No, not really. I mean, depends a lot on my customers.
Oh,
Have you ever seen something like this?
I was gonna do the same.
Oh my god.
I just open up my trench coat and I just have 10 bombs on me. Do you know what these are?
Oh my god.
Oh, the dynamite? Okay. He kind of looks at it, and he'll take it if you let him. Just kind of
Do you like what you see?
I'm gonna ruin
You
this
remembered
whole
your
city
trousers
block.
this time. Good.
Let me see if he knows. No. I can't say I've seen this for sure. I've done like 3 different accents for this guy in the span of 5 minutes, but anyway, because I lost the first accent that I had. I
It's
forgot
part
it
of his character
completely.
now.
It was
Yeah.
very suave when it started.
Yeah, it was. It was meant to be more rugged country, but who cares? Anyway, I can't really say I remember or I've seen this before, but in my expertise, my knowledge, it seems to be some sort of detonation device.
Do you know where it could be manufactured? I would assume a place like this would have some ins and outs of these types of materials.
Well, it seems pretty mundane. It doesn't seem to have any metal on it. You can have that back, actually. I didn't want to touch that. Seems pretty mundane. Made out of clay, what it seems to be. No metal. I work mostly with metals. If anything, it probably manufactured nowhere, not in the city itself. It's probably somewhere outside. Imported.
You said you use magic to help your automatons, work. What kind of like magical materials goes into that? Like, and would you be familiar with potential magical tools, materials, thingies?
Oh, well, it depends on the type of automaton I'm building. Some just want, if you lost an arm, I can help that, and the magical elements that go into that aren't necessarily as expensive or as strong as the elements that would go into a full body automaton that needs an entire power core to work. a magical power core, which I myself can't make. That's very strong magic outside of my element. Usually I import those from the school themselves. The wizards up there really know, a thing or two of how to make a power cores. But I apologize. I can't really show you anything. I was dealing with some stuff earlier this morning, so I'm still kind of looking around. I'm still kind of, so you'll excuse the mess.
Oh, it's no problem. Would you mind? I know I'm a little nosy, Nancy. What happened?
No.
I had a bad morning too. Someone spilled my breakfast. Forgot to bring my towel to the bath. It was just a nightmare.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but no, of course not. It's fine. I enjoy talking to you. As a matter of fact, if you look over there and you look up at the window where it's pointed out, it seems to be smashed in. It appears I had some sort of break-in last night. I mean, I reported it to the security. They asked the same question. So far, nothing that I've looked for is missing, which is odd. I mean, I do hold very expensive equipment here, and 2 of my power cores, which were the main things that I was looking at, hoping those weren't missing, but they're not. So far, anything's here. But the place was ransacked. Everything was turned over as if they were looking for something, but they didn't find it.
Do you by chance have a basement?
So you said that there was 2 cores that...
Oh no, I still have them, yes. They didn't take those. And no basement. The only other area in this... I'm pretty positive. If I had any extra storage, I would use it.
Do you know what time they broke in, approximately? Like, did you work late? Was it like...
It was definitely sometime last night. No idea at what time. I don't usually stay very late. Last night, I think I left at like 9, 10.
Oh, you got great work hours, actually. It's not bad. For a factory?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
could run that all night.
I'm the owner. I work when I want. Unless
Oh,
I have
I
a
love
really
that.
big project to do for summer,
Do you have any experience with Mythalar?
Mythalar.
It's like a really pretty crystal.
Not necessarily. Yes, I'm aware. It's what keeps us afloat. But I don't necessarily have any, as it is a very not common resource. We're not necessarily allowed to touch or play with it as much as I would love to. Could you imagine a flying automaton? God. Things of it.
I could, and I levitate up to the ceiling. No, I'm just kidding. Do you by any chance? I am not very skilled in the area. Do you happen if someone would try to blow some of it up? Would it not? Would that be something difficult to do? Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything. But like.
Well, I imagine it's like anything, correct? Strong enough explosion will blow anything up.
That's a great question.
It's a good philosophy.
Yeah.
Nothing's too strong for explosives.
Yeah. We could blow some stuff up. Did we insight check this guy at all? Or are we just like
I
homies
insight checked
with
them at the beginning, but I was thinking about doing it again. So I want Junebug and
Yeah,
could probably be
Junebug.
ransacking, looking for any more invisible hallways.
Yeah, are you guys doing anything?
I mean, I can definitely go and... Yeah, I can do some investigation.
While we have this man distracted out of his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, so
What do you
he's
guys-
like, he's just like completely enthralled with y'all's conversation, I reckon.
He seems
Oh.
to be.
I know Ari
Cool.
definitely is. Ari's genuinely like, cool guy. You make robots.
Elliot, what do you think we should do?
I mean, we could just look around and see which is like stuff was stolen. So maybe we could go and like, I don't know, maybe find something else that he missed.
Elliot, I know that this is probably immoral, but did we steal?
I think it's for the greater good. So maybe.
I think so too. If you find anything cool, we should definitely take it to save the city, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's serving our greater good, so I don't see why not.
It'll save this man's life.
What's my alignment again?
I like the idea that the guy who was talking about stealing from the guards is now having a problem stealing from this guy.
This isn't a Fed.
He's an honest man who makes an honest living.
This is an honest fella making an honest living, but also in real life, I would slash a tow truck's tires. So,
Can I also insight check
Honest
him while
pig.
like the conversation's going on?
Yeah, what are you trying to glean?
after that, I would like to
Whether he
investigate.
has any information about like if there was anything left from the people that were here last night.
Okay.
Because like he said that they ransacked the place, but nothing was taken. Is the kind of the section I'm looking at.
Okay.
Hiya. 21.
21.
Oh,
When he was talking about the break-in and the ransacking, you can't really tell in the bottom. You can't tell if this place is always a mess or if that's just how it works. But his eyes were kind of like darting to the upstairs.
The
room.
office.
The office.
Interesting. Back to Elliot and
Elliot.
Junebug.
Elliot, you look for some cool stuff. I'm gonna check in on some clues for the break-in. All right?
All right, that sounds good. Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Where are you guys checking?
Builder be kill.
We're gonna have so
Oof.
much fun editing this tomorrow.
Yeah. What was that?
It's gonna be a while.
It's a 5.
here we go.
don't know
Okay,
at all.
who's going first?
I got a, it looks like a 29, 14 plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
Investigation?
on investigation, yeah. And I don't think,
What are you looking?
I wouldn't know that the guy was darting up and down, like where he was looking, because that was something that Topar noticed, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing that I just checked the ground.
Okay. Yeah. As you see him like very enthralled with this conversation that he's having with Topar and Erie, you're just kind of like tapping on the ground, but it seems to be very solid rock. All of it. Like, there's not even tiles or anything on this floor. It is solid rock. Like, straight up a warehouse. You're just like kind of hitting it with your foot or like even tapping it with something, but you can't seem to find any sort of openings or anything hollow.
Any footprints from the people who broke in? Anything left?
It's kind of hard to leave a footprint on stone unless their shoes were dirty, but you don't seem to find anything.
Or if it's a dust-filled location.
These
Yeah.
guys have nice shoes.
Or your boats are on fire.
They have nice shoes in this
Or they were
man.
floating.
Floating. I can
No.
do that.
Or they were floating. Oh my god. They weren't floating because, well, I don't think they were floating because we were dealing with people who they could float, but they weren't doing it by default. So with my roll, I don't find anything too groundbreaking.
Not on this level.
All right, I wouldn't know to go up, or Junebug wouldn't know to look up top. Do they notice that there is?
You see there's a very clear staircase leading to an office, which you assume to be an office in the
Yeah.
second floor.
Can they make a stealth check to try to move up there?
You sure can.
Use my green die for this because rogues are typically green. What's my stealth? I don't think it's good. Let's see. Oh, that's a 10.
Mm.
Oh, this is the. I'm not good in physical skills.
Ain't that the
no,
truth in
he's-
real life? Amen.
He's doing that. Do you want to do something, Elliot?
Well, we talked about me going and trying to find some cool things, and with a 9, I would assume I find some pretty cool things.
Man, you find some very cool metal that you have no idea what it does.
Let's fucking go.
Agate.
If I
You find like
could,
a metal hand to just kind of limp in there, and you're just kind of like, this looks cool enough.
metal hand made of mysterious metal.
Mhm.
And then just for the hell of it, if I could I'd also try to like. Now that I'm not like looking for like items and like more of signs of things, can I do another investigation check? But no, never mind. It's to recall information. Never mind. Because I would say like I want to look specifically for like Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
Mm.
Because if it's like Fey, that might give us a hint on who it could be. But investigation is to recall information.
So that's it.
I mean, I guess like,
I have no idea what you said.
okay. I was gonna say, I'm trying to look around for Fey, Fiend, and Undead.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, any signs that they were here in the past like day, since that's what we're
Okay.
looking for.
All right. Yeah, give me.
Would
Is that an investigation? I believe that's an investigation, and because of
Well,
your
investigation
constitution, I
for
believe it is
advantage. It's for me to like recall information if it's investigation, but survival specifically to like to track Fey, Fiend, or
Mm.
Undead. I don't
That's
know.
Can
right.
I give them a bardic inspiration for this?
I
If
forget.
they're within
but-
60 feet of me?
Yeah, they're within 60 feet of you before you try to sneak up upstairs.
Alright, I'll whisper back, "You got this!" And then I'll whistle, like, a perfect fourth at them.
My bad. Survival. That's the one. But yeah, you can go ahead and roll.
Okay. Okay. So, and what's bardic inspiration at this level again? We already
D10.
asked this, but I forgot.
Yeah,
It's a
D10.
Ooh. Okay. So we're already at a 22. So 27. To specifically for Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
Cool. Let me look at something really quick. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I won't.
Are you kidding? Perfect. So yeah, you're looking around, trying to see if you can sense anything that's Fey, Fiend, or Undead. Take a big whiff, and you smell Fiend.
Ooh. Interessante. Okay. Do I have like a certain direction, or is it just like a general?
There was something here, and it seems to be everywhere. It kind of gives you the idea that whatever was here is what ransacked the place.
Okay. Okay. Since the guy saw us, and I seen Junebug kind of doing their own thing, I might just make my way back over to not look too suspicious.
Oh yeah, you definitely see Junebug sneaking up the stairs.
Yeah, I don't want the guy to be like, oh, where's the other two? So I just kind of want to make my way, just look like I'm like looking around the warehouse,
Cool.
but like back into his like general location.
Cool. Ari, as you're talking with Leo Frick, his name, you see his eyes kind of dart to the staircase, and then he kind of just smiles, but he doesn't say anything, and continues your conversation.
That's a lovely staircase.
What?
Isn't it? But as I was saying, so you want to put this in here, and Junebug, you make it to the top of the stairs.
Is there a door?
There's a door.
Is it unlocked?
Do you check it?
I do. I like go for the handle.
Yeah. You turn it. Seems to open.
I'm being like extremely slow and quiet. Even though I know I've been spotted, it's just like, the formality of it.
Yeah. You open the door, and you're kind of just like sneaking around, looking around. The place, the office itself as well. A couple of filing cabinets. The desk in the center is. Let me roll something real quick. Oh my god. Oh. Oof. Okay. Yeah.
I die.
You see the desk is right there, but you do see a bunch of papers. A bunch of the drawers have been pulled out. It seems like it's been somewhat clean. Like it's like they were starting to kind of clean up a bit. But it still seems like this place was ransacked. What do you want to do?
This place was ransacked.
It looks like it.
Okay, I would like to investigate for clues, and also I want to see all the stuff that's on the ground, and I want to check his tax records while I'm here.
Cool. Give me an investigation check.
19 plus 15.
That's
34.
fucking insane.
I made this character for solving mysteries.
Yeah. So as you're looking around, pulling papers out, touching, doing the same thing, just kind of looking around. You feel up here it is tiled. The floor is tiled. Like the office at least looks nice because this is where you assume he makes deals and stuff.
Deals in business.
That's where he does his business.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're walking around, you kind of like walking from one end to the next, and you feel one of the tiles come loose. And as you do, you also hear a coming from the other corner of the room. Not where you just stepped.
Is there a person in here with me?
Oh.
Hold up. I heard like a beep coming from the other end of the room.
Yeah, you heard something.
Okay, I think... Okay. Let me make sure I have this so that I don't... Okay.
Fireball.
No, I
don't
have a
care
flask
how big
of...
the room is. I said I cast fireball.
I have a flask of oil. I would like... Because... Do I see anyone in the room with me?
If you want to give me a perception check, but not with your passive perception. If you're
I'm not
actively
very-
looking for a person now that you heard something,
After hearing something, I do. And I actually rolled pretty high for having bad perception. My perception's a +2, 19.
19.
I am
They rolled a
the
natural
dumbest
20,
person.
so you don't see anyone.
Okay, I don't see anyone. I still hear that. So
You heard
like,
one little noise, but you
But
don't see anyone.
would it be insane for me to say that I would want to take my flask of oil and like I'll clean it up. If it just makes a mess and nothing comes of it, I'll clean it up with prestidigitation, but I want to sling it across the room and see if I Invisible Man style catch anybody.
As soon as you take out your flask of oil, just very common.
I'm so
see-
weak.
Hold on. Honestly,
You have half the bombs
give
on
me,
you.
give me an
I have half the what on me?
give me an
Dynamite.
athletics or acrobatics check.
Wait, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually. You said athletics?
Or
Mhm.
acrobatics.
I'm being grappled. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Let's see. I have bad both of them. 14.
God.
As you take your
I die. I
Uh,
die.
flask of
over.
oil out, you see from the corner, not too far from you, a little goblin in the papers jump out and grab your arm and your head at the same time, stopping you from throwing your flask as he's just holding you in place now. And just like, no, No, don't set this place on fire! No!
That's not what I was doing.
What are you doing then?
I thought you were invisible.
I can't turn invisible!
I don't know. This is a magic city. I wasn't gonna burn the place. I was just looking for somebody invisible. Please don't kill me.
Paper! I was hiding in the paper!
Okay, you're hiding in the paper. You're out now. Do you want to talk?
Do you want to talk? What are you
I
doing
do
here?
want to talk. Let's speak
No
to
one's
each
allowed
other.
up here. No one's allowed up here
Hello?
alone.
I'm a policeman. I have
Where's
a
the
badge. Where's who?
I don't like police.
No, well, not a real cop. I don't like police either. I'm the one who keeps stealing their swords. But
Wait, is that you?
of course it's me. I'm
Oh, really?
Junebug. I work with the Gentleshroud. I'm
He
a
lets you go.
mercenary.
He climbs down your body. He's about a 3 foot tall goblin, bald head, blue eyes, soft green skin. And you see he's wearing glasses. He's just kind of like standing there. He's got, like his a white t-shirt that seems to be stained in oil.
Are you the bookkeeper in this establishment?
Bookkeeper? No. I help Leofric with the automatons.
Oh, all right then. Well then you can help, because I was just looking up here for clues on who broke in this morning.
Oh, I was just cleaning up. We haven't really found anything missing in the meantime. I tend to hide when the cops show up. I apologize. I don't like
Oh
them.
no, you're so good. I'm so sorry for scaring you. I'm not a real cop.
You see the goblin walks up to the door. He opens it. He just kind of gives Leofric a thumbs up. And Leofric gives him one back. He knew you were up there. Yeah, he knew you were up there.
I just thought Leofrid didn't care. I thought there was like an
Wow.
invisible assassin about to take Junebug's life.
No, he thought it would be hilarious to get jumped by a goblin, and it was.
Oh my god! I'm like in real life shaking.
But yeah,
We just got information about fiends. Like, if he lights you on fire, you're dead.
Yeah, because no, I
Yeah,
thought it
it's
was
over.
like something like that. Because we got information about fiends, and there's like, is there something invisible? And like,
yeah.
I thought it was over.
But yeah, that piece of tile that you stepped on earlier, it's still out of place.
I bend down to like look at it. I guess I peel it up a little bit just out of curiosity.
Yeah, you grab it, you peel it up, and you see a small, little, like, hiding place, I guess. And in there, you find a couple of old notes.
Old notes?
Just old notes. Seem very, very old. That seem to be hidden here for a while, and a chest. A small chest, about this big.
I pull up the notes in the chest and I say to the goblin, I say, are these yours by chance?
No. The place, everything here belongs to Leofric.
Oh, you reckon these notes and chests are Leofrid's? Are the notes in his handwriting, perhaps?
Takes one of the notes. No. Interesting. This paper is very old. A couple
That's what I.
100 years old, actually. Maybe we
Um,
should ask Leofric.
I agree. On like the way down the stairs, I'm gonna like check the chest. Is it locked?
No, it's open. You open it, and there's nothing inside.
All right. I
Uh,
reach in there anyways to see if it's invisible.
Yeah, no, you don't feel anything. There is a symbol on top of the, as soon as you open the chest, at the top of it, you just see a symbol.
Inside the lid.
Do I recognize the lid symbol?
It is a eye inside of a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet with an eye in the middle of it.
Gauntlet with an
You
eye.
can give me a religion check if you.
That's
if
my
you do that.
jam. You know that's my jam. Let's see. That's a natural 16 plus. I think I'm proficient in religion. 26.
26. Yeah, this is the symbol of Helm. The god Helm, which has
Makes sense.
Oh, hold up! Somebody made
Which
a
had-
potion.
There is a, there is a temple to Helm in the city,
All right.
but you make it down, and Leofric's still talking to these two.
I slip the chest to Olivia since Erie's a cleric, and I say, "This has a god symbol, or not god, but like a helm symbol on it. I presume there's some sort of religious figure. Do you know something of that nature?"
Oh, that's my mom. No, she's not the god. Trust me, that'd be really weird to explain. But no, my mom. She's oh my god. I haven't seen my mom in so long. She's a paladin of helm. Yeah, I'm very familiar with this symbol. I don't talk with him very much. It's not my homie, but my mom likes him.
Alrighty then. Is he like good or is he evil?
That is a great question.
Picking up my
You would
accent.
know that he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's
He'll
great.
get that, yeah, and there is a temple in the city, so they don't worship evil gods. That you know. Of. That you know
I'm
of.
the exception.
No, I
Objective.
don't want to know. As you bring the stuff down and you hand the chest to Olivia, Leofric kind of
Who?
goes. Sorry, Eerie. Wow, I also had a.
We both had
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Sorry.
4 stars on Yelp.
Yeah.
Thing was going so smooth, and then you had to go ahead and mess it up.
That's the first issue we've had this entire session, Val. I can't believe
I
you
You've
see.
said
revealed
this
my
one.
name to the world. How dare you?
Yeah, I did the first one 5 seconds before he.
Yeah, but he's in
So-
charge.
Yeah.
When you hand the chest to Eri, Leofric kind of just like, oh, and where did you find this?
I stepped on a towel and it moved.
This belongs to my great-grandfather, actually.
Are we related?
I didn't know it was here.
Does that mean
I
I'm
don't-
related to him as well? Oh, God.
Are we family? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, let me see those papers you found.
Yeah, the goblin has them.
He kind of starts looking through them. He's like, When I was young, my great-grandfather used to tell me stories about how he and a bunch of other people built an underground maze in the city before it went up. I never really believed him, and I mean these are just his tellings. It's just his journal. There's no actual proof here, but this. Hold on. Kind of looks at the chest. Maybe. You see him goes in and takes out from
God.
his neck a no. It's a necklace that holds a key.
Child.
Whoa! No. It's a necklace and it holds a long key at the bottom. In the Temple of Helm, there are safes. Secures safe that one can only enter if they have the key. This specific safe actually needs 2. I have 1, and I'm assuming what was in this chest might have been the other one.
This is what was
If-
stolen.
Shit.
If they're looking for a map of what my grandfather built a long time ago, I don't know what they could be planning. But
It'll
they shouldn't
be
be
the
able to
event.
get in. They still shouldn't be able to get in if they don't have this key. I hope. Here, and he hands the key to Ari.
Oh.
Talking to you most of the time. See if you can figure anything out. And hopefully, if you do, let me know. It's my family's legacy after all.
I will. Thank you for this. And I was serious about wanting to come learn about your robots.
Oh, anytime. The door's always open for you.
Oh, thanks. I'll come by. I'll bring some
Are you
food. We'll
flirting
have
with
a
my
little
granddaughter?
picnic. Grandpa.
Hold on, this robot's fighting back. I'm stuck.
You're just playing with a robot.
I touched it and it fell over. I don't know what happened. It hit me really hard.
Grandpa's gonna slip and fall and try and sue.
Damn right.
No.
If he's gonna
Bart
flirt
doesn't
with
know
my
how to
granddaughter, I will
support.
sue him.
Ugh, such a great
Thanks,
scam.
Grandpa.
If you go to the Temple of Helm and you speak to Azel Bronzide,
I have that name written down.
he's the head cleric of the temple. Should be able to help you, lead you to the underground safe.
Son of a bitch.
You don't think they could have turned those tunnels and stuff into a sewer system, do you? Because there is one of those that runs underneath the city.
Can we check the note that the goblin has?
Yeah, you can look at it. He says, I don't think so. From what my grandfather, or great-grandfather, used to say, it was a maze to protect something. Something precious.
Fuck.
We weren't exactly told what was there, or how to get to it.
Bitch.
But
If I find out,
very
I'll tell you.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Ah, mystery. Can I wait? These are the keys on a necklace, right?
Yeah, he handed you the key to the necklace.
Can I put the necklace on?
Cool.
Yeah. Just tuck it in
He
there.
just kind of gives you a smile.
Is it a flirtatious smile? It's not, from what I can tell.
Or it is, and he didn't mean it like that.
With my third natural one of the night, I can't tell.
It's hard to tell.
Damn.
I'm under
But-
a robot.
Grandpa's now under a robot. Yeah, Leo Frick with one hand just throws it over his shoulder again.
The issue is I have a turtle shell. It's not the fact that it fell on me.
Oh,
You
right.
can't get up.
With his other hand, he just kind of picks you up.
Thank you. I think you fixed my scoliosis. You're a good man, Leo Frick.
Oh, of course, anything. What was your name again?
I will kill you if you keep talking to my granddaughter, and I walk away.
Oh, okay.
He's feisty when he doesn't get his nap.
I can see that. Maybe he should sleep.
I've only had breakfast
oh.
today.
Oh no, he's angry too. Oh jeez.
Oh god, there was so much information there.
You were making faces during a lot of it, so I figure it hit you a lot.
Yeah, I think I got a lot of what's happening here. But I was under a robot. I know nothing.
The Forever DM finally playing. Figures everything out.
You would think that, right?
Or something out. Yeah.
You said that there
as
was
you guys walk
windows
out,
and such. How did they break in? Did we?
one of the
ask-
windows was broken.
Oh, that's what I figured.
Yeah, he
Can
had
I
plenty of
get to
that.
that window?
It's on the second floor.
Could I go on the
Levitate.
outside and get to the window?
You walk outside and you can go see where the window is broken.
I'm like trying to think if it's like a type house, like sides, roofing, down, windows in the second layer.
No, this is a
Fine.
warehouse. It's just a straight.
Just flat
You.
walls and then
it's
windows.
just a flat, yes, flat walls, windows on the top.
I steal a ladder.
Yeah. You don't see one nearby. You can kind of look around if you want to give me an investigation check
Investigation? That's bullshit.
or perception.
Aha! Perception would be a 13.
You look around. You see a half ladder that someone seems to have been using to put up a stand in one of their houses,
I push them off. If
like
it
a
doesn't
two
take it.
two-step ladder. No, they left it out. They're not there anymore.
Interesting. I'm just going to climb the wall.
Yeah.
Athletics? What
Give me
is
an
my
athletics check.
Oh, it's not that bad. 13.
13. You get about halfway up because there's not a lot. There's not a lot of grab. You kind of just start using your claws to dig into the metal,
I am stuck again.
and about halfway through, you're just kind of like,
It's falling back down. I have abilities for this, probably.
what's everyone else doing? Unless you guys are leaving.
Hmm.
Do I just waste this ability? Probably. Oh, I have 2 abilities that could do this. Perfect. I'm going to use Psionic Leap and jump to the fucking window.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Topar.
Step
Yeah,
on
you
a
just
crack,
have to
break your
so far do
something's
this.
back. Fall from a
Just
roof,
to
you
make sure,
die.
just to make sure he doesn't die.
So I just like Psionic Leap up to the window. I'm looking for like blood or anything that can be traced.
Levitate.
You jump all the way up, grab onto the window. You just see that the window's broken. Give me an
Like
investigation
shattered
check
by
up
a
there.
rock, broken.
Yeah, give me an investigation check up there.
Hiya! You almost got me a 20, you piece of shit. 7.
7. Can't really tell. You can't really find anything. You're not necessarily like that strong, so that you're like looking up and you start slipping, and you like do a push up to look back up, so you can't find anything.
I don't smell anything from the window.
Not really. There's no smell.
I hate wizards. Just let go.
Slide down.
Use my 3 tails to dampen the fall.
Anyone else doing anything? Yeah, it's very easy. It's not high. It's like 20, 25 feet up.
I share with Topar about the fiend stuff.
Well, that's not good. Killed a bunch of those just the other day. But
Yeah, I don't because we're not in front of the warehouse guy right now.
yeah,
No, he's still inside.
yeah, we're outside. It is
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to double check. Yeah, I don't want to say anything in there. I don't want to maybe freak him out or something like that. But I got a strong whiff of some fiend.
So it could be potentially something powerful or a lot of them.
Maybe I feel like if it was a lot of them, that it would have been much more of like a scene. So it might have been just one
That's fair.
larger thing or something different.
I feel like if it was a bunch of small ones, they wouldn't have been smart enough to look in all the crevices.
That's true. What if they combined to make like one like humanoid figure out of like several of them?
It's just
Done
Voltron.
that in other campaigns.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the most
Like
harmful thing you've ever said to me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I love it. I love the idea. Can we do that with
Oh.
our pseudo dragons? Make it into a real dragon.
I don't see why we couldn't. Can you roll animal handling checks?
By God.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Hang on, let me help. I want to help.
23 total for. Can I stitch
7.
my pseudo dragons together?
Stitch?
What?
Who would have
They just stand on top of each other.
You know, you can tell them to lay side by side.
So there's this screenplay I had seen one time, right? It was called Finding Nemo. They had a bunch of these fish that went together and made images. Maybe we could do something like that.
That's possible. We could definitely try it out. It might take some time, but I was like, we just show a bunch of pictures and then maybe they'll just kind of figure it
Yes,
out.
we only have like 20 pseudo dragons. We probably need like 100 or so.
Well, this was like a really simple image, though.
Well, but potentially a really small dragon.
Like a little smiley face or something.
Oh, we could turn them into
someone's
like
place.
arrows in the sky to say, "Go this way." We can turn
Oh,
them
that'd
into,
be good.
We can turn them into a city positioning system, CPS.
We could have eyes everywhere in the city.
We already do. I unleash them every day. It's a surprise they always come back at night.
Oh God.
Oh, there's one now.
Oh shit.
Eerie and Junebug, are you guys also outside?
CPS.
I like to imagine that the dragon like just kind of picks up the kid. It doesn't like protect them. It just kind of just swoops them up and takes them away. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
That's how Topar got on the list, and now I can't go to school functions.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't have children until today.
Yeah.
I love you, daughter.
Granddaughter, please.
Granddaughter.
So am I going to be meeting my daughter today? Like, what's happening?
Sure. Why not?
Hello.
I don't know where my mom lives.
Hello,
Maybe
Dad.
this city. Hey, Dad.
I'm your daughter.
Well,
This whole time.
so there's a lot of information we were just given. I left a long time ago, so I got none of it. So I hope you guys understand everything that just happened.
There's like a maze.
Huh?
Hi.
A maze?
There's like a maze. What?
A maze. Didn't ABC's, what the fuck's his name? The mayor?
Alaric?
Alaric.
ABC.
The mayor.
Didn't Alaric say that there was something protecting something else?
That's a great question. I do not know.
That is a good question.
Depends on how much information you give me that Kyle will give back.
Cool. I think the Fiends bit is a pretty good piece of information.
I don't know
Oh,
anything about fiends.
I wonder if there's tieflings in the city, though.
Well, there are. Junebong's mom is a tiefling.
Yes, but she would be. I feel like his nose filters would count my mom as a humanoid instead of a fiend. But the curious part is that the folks that we were fighting were Sylvan. They were speaking the language of the Fae. They weren't speaking Infernal
Elliot,
or
you know how to
anything
speak
like
that, right?
Infernal?
No, Sylvan.
They were speaking
Oh.
Sylvan,
What?
but they all looked humanoid. There was an elf, a human, and a half elf.
Well, there was
So they
people.
weren't Fae in
From the
nature. They were
bodies-
just speaking.
They were just speaking from the bodies that you discovered.
It's still quite curious because you'd think they'd be speaking Infernal if these two
Wait.
if these are two connected events. Because you'd think they would also speak Infernal if they were communing with fiends, correct? Fiends speak Infernal, right? I'm not mixing that up.
Yes. I think
Yes.
so.
Okay. My D&D
Wait.
lore knowledge is not good.
Those are the same descriptions as, well, at least I have here, which it could not be, like, back to back. I have 3 armed guards. I have, like, 20s female elf. So, but that's Kelvin. Damn, wait. I don't know what I was trying to go with that.
So,
I was
So-
like,
where do we want to head next? What time is it?
I'm assuming we're walking and talking while we're headed to the next.
You
area.
guys were in the warehouse for a bit, looking around and talking to Leo Frick. It's roughly. Give me a survival check.
9.
It's somewhere between 7 and 3.
My tummy
Well-
is really telling me the answers we're looking at. I'm not even looking at the sun for this. I think we need lunch.
I think that's a good idea, and we can discuss our next plan over some.
Yes, we can head over to the Zephyr District and get some lunch.
Alright, you guys are to the Zephyr District.
Okay.
As you guys walk past the beautiful, very different looking houses, very beautiful array houses in the Breeze District, to make your way to the Zephyr District for your next clue. Following your next clue, as we're going to end today's session.
Oh, nice.
You get to pay. Okay, next time. We all have
Yeah.
gold on us, right? We didn't just all blow it.
No, I still have
You
money.
would.
I just have a lot
Yeah.
more than I
You keep
thought I
talking
had.
about being poor.
I'm relatively poor. What do you mean?
Relative to who?
I
The
don't
mayor?
gamble my money. I just throw it away.
Yeah. So, with,
It went out a bird.
Wait, did you end the recording already?
No,
I would
outro.
like to split up
Oh
the
yeah,
money
there you go.
amongst-
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. And hopefully we will see you guys soon and not in a month again. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.